the 7-9 Atlanta Falcons. It's the 8-8 New Orleans Saints. But here is the always undefeated Renee Nadeau. Renee?
Happy NFL Sunday, Zach. Good to hear from you, brother. New Orleans Saints and Atlanta Falcons, a pair of bitter rivals throughout the history of their franchises. Either team, as you said, could capture the NFC South title, land as a wild card spot, or completely miss the playoffs and see their seasons come to a close. If the Saints win today and receive some help, some upsets in other matchups, they could land a wild card spot if Green Bay and Seattle happen to lose their games. The Falcons ran for over 200 yards the past three matchups with the Saints, including 228 yards in a 24-15 win in Atlanta in Week 12. The Saints were 0-5 in the red zone in that contest. New Orleans overtook the Buccaneers 23-13 last week and held the Bucs to 57 yards rushing. If the Saints win today, Zach, it would mark Saints head coach Dennis Allen's first winning season during his 5 seasons as an NFL head coach. The Saints will go today without Alvin Kamara, who is inactive.
Thanks so much, Renee. We'll be getting reports all from the Superdome throughout the day with Renee Nadeau. Let's go to Nashville. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans. The Jaguars win. They are AFC South champions. If they lose, then the Texans, who won last night in that controversial finish up against the Indianapolis Colts, a dramatic end to the game, will be your AFC South champions. Could be the final game for Mike Vrabel as the head coach of Tennessee. We'll see, with more clarity to come in the following days. But here is Brant Douglas to get us all caught up to date in this AFC South showdown. Brant?
Hey, Zach, thanks a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of confusion about the future of Mike Vrabel here for the Titans. Does he stay here for the rebuild? Does he go to New England for the rebuild? Like you say, you know as much as I do about that, which is none of us are going to be in that meeting coming up later this week. But what we do know today is that, as you mentioned, the AFC South on the line, very simple. Jacksonville Jaguars, they win. They win the AFC South. They go to the playoffs. If the Titans win, Jaguars are out. Houston is the AFC South champion after winning last night, and Pittsburgh gets a wild card spot, so I expect there's going to be some terrible towels waving in favor of Nashville today. As for the Titans, Ryan Tannehill gets the start on what will likely be his final game as a Tennessee Titan. He gets the start. Will Levis injured his foot last week in Houston, and he is not going to go. Also possibly playing his last game in a Titans uniform would be Derrick Henry. Henry hasn't reached the 1,000-yard mark, but he is a free agent coming up here in the offseason. As for the Jaguars, some good news in that quarterback Trevor Lawrence will get the start. He has come back despite a shoulder injury. Christian Kirk, the wide receiver, was activated, but he is not going to play today. But the Jaguars do get Zay Jones in the receiving slot as well to help Lawrence out in his effort. Well, it's going to be not a bad day for January here. It's going to be mid-40s, partly sunny skies in Nashville.
Thanks so much, Brant. All right, it is Eye on Football on CBS Sports Radio. We will take a timeout. When we come on back, we will take stops in Detroit, Foxborough, Cincinnati, and then also in the splash zone of Charlotte, North Carolina, as we will hope that David Tepper doesn't throw a drink on anybody today. I was wondering if David Tepper started his vacation a little bit early, but I just saw a photo of that petulant human being on the sideline as his team is just an outright disgrace. And, hey, money can't always fix everything. He's going to throw a lot of cash at someone this offseason, because I would not want to work for that guy if he owned my football team, because he is involved in every football decision. You know, my comparison for David Tepper, who, if you can't tell, I can't stand David Tepper. He is the guy that owns a restaurant, and he's never cooked a meal in his life. And he hires a chef who's been cooking like chicken parm for the last 15 years, and he's great, like the best person to ever cook chicken parm. And he walks into the kitchen and he goes, "Hey, chef, you're cooking the chicken parm the wrong way. You got to do it this way, that way, this way, that way." And the chef goes, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "I own this restaurant. You do it this way or you're out of here." That is David Tepper as an NFL owner. And until he looks himself in the mirror and realizes that he's not a football guy and he needs to pay people, shut up, and get out of the way, the Carolina Panthers will continue to be maybe the biggest circus in the NFL. Hey, Ringling Brothers and Barnum Bailey Circus may have shut down, but the Carolina Panthers are always open. Thank you very much. All righty, Zach Gelb here with you and I on football. We'll come on back. We will go around the rest of the league, and we'll get you ready for our 18th kickoff of the NFL season coming your way in 30 minutes from now at the top of the hour. But standing by first with the latest CBS Sports Radio update, here he is, Tony Pierno.
CBS Sports Radio. Sports Flash.
All right, Zach, playoff implications abound as we head into the final NFL Sunday of the regular season. The Jaguars can win back-to-back AFC South titles for the first time since the 1998-99 season with a victory against the Titans. Trevor Lawrence will return after missing last week with a sprained AC joint in the shoulder. Mike Vrabel's team looking for some revenge after Jacksonville ended their postseason dreams last season.
I think it would just be critical to get a home win here to finish the season in the division against a team that, kept us from the playoffs last year. So that's what we're trying to do, and that'll carry all the way up until the game.
Kickoff is at 1 o'clock Eastern. The NFL's oldest rivalry is renewed as the Packers host the Bears. Green Bay needs a win, and they're in. Jordan Love excited for the moment.
I think just the opportunity that we have in front of us to win and get in the playoffs, obviously after kind of the year we've had, a lot of ups and downs. So I think just putting ourselves in this position, it's awesome, and it's obviously a huge game this weekend.
The Packers have beaten the Bears 9 straight games, including a 38-20 victory in this season's opener. Kickoff is at 4:25 Eastern, and the day will conclude with the Bills and Dolphins doing battle in South Beach with the AFC East title on the line. While Miami has already clinched a playoff spot, Josh Allen and company must win this game or they miss the playoffs altogether.
In our minds, it's a must-win game. We gotta go get this done, and there's a hungry team, a team that's really good, that's played very well throughout the season, standing in front of us. So we gotta do whatever we can.
Buffalo has beaten Miami 9 times in their past 10 meetings. Kickoff is at 8:20 Eastern. In other news, Saints running back Alvin Kamara will not play today against the Falcons, and Desmond Ridder will start at QB for Atlanta. Warriors guard Chris Paul is expected to miss 4 to 6 weeks after fracturing his hand during Friday's win over the Pistons. NBA today, the Lakers trying to get back on track against the Clippers. LeBron James and company now losers of 4 straight after falling to the Grizzlies on Friday night. For Major League Baseball, the New York Mets and Sean Manaea have agreed to a 2-year contract with $28 million, and Rafael Nadal says he will miss the Australian Open after suffering a muscle tear. I'm Tony Pierno.
It's a mystery where Old Spice finds its amazing scents like Himalayan sea salt, but I'm thrilled they have because no other body wash exfoliates and moisturizes 24/7 like Old Spice Gentleman's Himalayan sea salt body wash. Now, if only there was a mountain range separating the Indian subcontinent from the Tibetan plateau where I could hide my Old Spice and keep my family from stealing it, my impossibly smooth skin will finally be safe.
Paid actor portrayal.
Life can be so unpredictable. After losing my dad, it made me think about my family if something were to happen to me. I had heard about life insurance through Ethos and how easy it was to get coverage. They were right. In 10 minutes, I was covered. And boom, family protected.
Ethos fast and easy online term life insurance up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at checkethos.com. That's checkethos.com.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
This story is called The Ugly Truth About Timeshare. If you think you've done your family a favor by buying a timeshare, you need my help. Hello, I'm Chuck McDowell, CEO and founder of Wesley Financial Group. 10 years ago, I started helping folks cancel their timeshare. In the process, started what's now called the timeshare cancellation industry. Timeshare is the only thing that you can buy that you can't tell me how much it's going to cost or when it's going to end. When you buy a timeshare, you give them a blank check to fill out any amount they want for annual maintenance and assessment fees. The crazy thing is, this never ends. Even when you die, your family's now going to be stuck with this burden. Stop the insanity today. Call my office now. If we take you as a client, I guarantee we'll cancel your timeshare or you'll pay nothing.
Call for your free information kit. 800-462-3333. That's 800-462-3333. 800-462-3333.
Advertisement sponsored by Allied Injury Group, not available in all states. This important message from Allied Injury Group reminds you that if you or someone you love was injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, you deserve financial compensation for your medical expenses, lost wages, pain, and suffering. Don't rely on insurance companies to look out for you. If you haven't spoken to an attorney, call our legal experts now. Work accident, truck accident, collision with an uninsured driver, or a slip and fall. Allied Injury Group has helped clients win hundreds of millions of dollars in damages. They're available 24/7 to take your call and fight for you. Remember, if you or someone you love suffered injuries in an accident that wasn't your fault, like being struck by a drunk driver, a collision with an 18-wheeler, were a victim of workplace negligence or more, get the financial compensation you deserve. Call Allied Injury Group for a free consultation now.
Call 800-781-1815. That's 800-781-1815. Again, 800-781-1815.
Message and data rates may apply.
Do you need a car? Been shopping only to be turned down because of bad credit, low credit, no credit, bankruptcy, or divorce? Guess what? Today's your lucky day, because now you can buy a car, truck, or SUV, just about any vehicle. It's true. Bad credit doesn't matter. No credit? Doesn't matter. Bankruptcy or divorce? It just doesn't matter. As a matter of fact, your job is your ticket to your new vehicle. We're Auto Credit Express, and we've helped thousands of people just like you. Antonio H. told us, great company, got me connected, and the day I went in, I drove off in the car I wanted. 100% worth your time. Need a car? Get started now and drive off as early as today. Just text APPLY NOW to 88909 right now to get started. That's APPLY NOW to 88909. Auto financing the easy way. Text APPLY NOW to 88909.
Are you paying too much for term life insurance? There is a tremendous price war in the term life industry. Rates have dropped dramatically in the past few years. For example, a man aged 45, non-smoker, can get $1 million of coverage for $75 per month, level rate for 10 years. Or a man aged 50, non-smoker, can obtain $500,000 of coverage for a monthly premium of $110, level rate for 20 years. That's right, guaranteed level rate for 20 years. If you're a smoker, we have great rates available for you as well. At Term Busters, we specialize in policies of $500,000 and above. If you're looking for new or replacement term life insurance, call today for a quote. 1-800-908-7636. You're probably paying more than you should. Call 1-800-908-7636. Remember, 1-800-908-7636. Sample rate quotes based on preferred non-smoker rate class. Exam required to qualify.
It's Eye on Football. Here's your host, Zach Gelb.
All righty, Week 18 of the NFL season. We have 6 1 o'clock window games today. Atlanta at New Orleans, Jacksonville at Tennessee, Minnesota at Detroit, Tampa Bay at Carolina, the New York Jets at the Pats, and then Cleveland at Cincinnati. Let's go to Detroit. They got screwed last week in their loss to the Dallas Cowboys because Brad Allen, the referee, didn't know how to report a player correctly eligible, and then he said it was the wrong number, and it took a 2-point conversion off the board, which would have made the Cowboys choke away that game. So the Lions are back in action today. They have already clinched the NFC North, the first time winning the NFC North, and it's also their first division championship since 1993. Next week, depending on the opponent, we'll see who it is. Whoever it may be, the Lions are looking to win their first playoff game since the 1991 season. Minnesota still technically alive, but they're going to need a lot of help. So it's the 7-9 Minnesota Vikings, the 11-5 Detroit Lions. And here is Denny Cap. Denny?
Yeah, the Lions social media team took it a step further today. Zach, this morning they took a photo of Dan Skipper coming into the building and tweeted, Taylor Decker has reported for duty, at which point Taylor Decker, and I'm using tweets because I don't get the whole sub-X thing, but we'll say subtweeted it and said, that's not me. And then later took a picture of him and said, oh yeah, here he is. So anyway, yeah, social media team's having fun with it. Nonetheless, it is the outside chance bowl here, Zach. The Lions need a win, a Cowboys loss to the Commanders, and an Eagles loss for a shot at the 2 seed. Well, the Vikings need 4 events to happen if they're going to clinch a wild card. First, they got to beat Detroit. Second, they need Green Bay to lose to Chicago. Third, they need Seattle to lose to Arizona. And then fourth, they need either Tampa Bay to lose to Carolina or New Orleans to lose to Atlanta. So they have a lot riding in this game, but it's going to take a long ways to get there. That said, we shouldn't expect to see any backups while this game is still within reach. We should be seeing starters most of the way. Now, the million-dollar question still haunting, I should say, Kevin O'Connell and the Vikings fans is why they chose to start Jaron Hall last week. With the season on life support, O'Connell's going to go back to Nick Mullins, who finished the game that week. And 2 weeks ago, despite the 4 interceptions he threw against the Lions, he still gives Minnesota the best chance to win. He threw for 411 yards and a couple of scores in that game, and today he is going to have his full assortment of receivers available, except T.J. Hawkinson, of course, who suffered a season-ending knee injury late in that contest. Now, it's going to be a little tough for him up front. He's missing a couple of key offensive linemen in Ed Ingram and Brian O'Neill, starters on the right side of the line, and the defense is missing 2 of its top 3 cornerbacks in Mekhi Blackman as well as Brian Murphy Jr. That's going to open up the field a little bit for Jared Goff. The Lions quarterback will not have Jamison Williams to throw to today. He's going to rest after he felt ill this week, and he tweaked his ankle late in that loss to the Cowboys. The team will welcome C.J. Gardner-Johnson back ahead of next week's wild card round game here at Ford Field. Dan Campbell said Gardner-Johnson will be a part of a 3-safety rotation as he returns from a torn pectoral muscle back in week 2. They also welcome back Aleem McNeil on the defensive line, who's been out a few games as well. So a big chance for Detroit to see if it can firm itself up on both sides of the ball and get ready for wild card weekend here at Ford Field next weekend, Zach.
Thanks so much, Denny. Let's go to one Patriot place. It's the Jets and the Patriots. Could be the final game for Matthew Slater of his NFL career. Also could be the final game for Bill Belichick on the Patriots sideline. Jay Glazer was just talking on Fox, and he basically said that Belichick will be gone from New England after this game. The question just becomes, will it be via a trade, or will they just part ways with their legendary head coach? There's a meeting expected to happen sometime next week, as it's been reported, between Belichick and Robert Kraft, but nothing definite yet from the Patriots. I can only tell you what NFL insiders are saying. I'd be kind of surprised if Belichick is back one way or another. Let's go out to longtime Patriot reporter Alan Siegel, who's standing by. Jets at the Pats. Alan?
All right, Zach, indeed. Both teams have had disappointing seasons. Jets at 6-10, the Patriots at 4-12. The Jets, they were derailed 4 points into the season when Aaron Rodgers had that injury. The Patriots, well, they were derailed games 4 and 5, I think. Game 4 at Dallas, losing 38-3, and then the next week at home here against New Orleans, losing 34-0. Things got worse from there on in. So we have today's meaningless game. But the Patriots, they've got the 3rd pick right now. Possibility they could be number 2 and as low as number 7. So we'll see after what happens after this game today. It is the last game, most likely, 99%, I would say, as you mentioned about Matthew Slater. A 16-year career. He has been in 10 Pro Bowls, 2 All-Pros, possible future Hall of Famer. And Mac Jones, today he's the number 3 quarterback. Nathan Rourke is number 2. And then you mentioned the real elephant in the room, Bill Belichick. 302 regular season wins, 31-13 in the playoffs, 333 total. He's in his 49th season coaching, 24 years here as Patriots head coach, and will he remain? There's 1 year left at about $21 million. And, Zach, I think the only 3 people that really have any idea what is truly going to happen are Bob and Jonathan Kraft and Bill himself, and maybe they don't even know. But one thing I will tell you is that meeting is scheduled, according to reports, for tomorrow, and then we'll see what happens. It's going to be a fascinating 3 or 4 days here in Foxborough watching the tea leaves in terms of Bill Belichick, Zach.
Thanks so much, Alan. Let's go from one Patriot place to North Carolina, where we are all waiting to see if David Tepper will throw a drink on a fan today. We will not stop with the Tepper watch in the splash zone. And I would say, instead of that $300,000 fine, I don't expect there to be many fans in attendance today for the Carolina Panthers because they're a dreadful football team at 2-14. I would allow every fan in attendance to throw a drink in David Tepper's face, but I'm not Roger Goodell. I don't run the NFL. Tampa Bay wins. They are NFC South champs. If not, that opens up the door for either Atlanta or New Orleans. Tampa Bay, Carolina, Kevin Casey. Kevin?
Okay, Zach, and nothing to cry over spilled drinks about here. 300G, Zach Gelb money, but not sweating it is David Tepper.
Yeah, that's like a penny to most people for him.
Right. Think about this, Zach. From last year, this game, Carolina and Tampa, Carolina with Steve Wilkes as the interim coach playing for the division title. David Tepper, declined to keep him as the coach. He's now with San Francisco, a very good defensive coordinator for a very good team. He'll probably be a head coach next year. But for today, the Carolina Panthers, a 26-0 humbling at Jacksonville. So maybe that's why you threw the drink. Hopefully it wasn't Crown in there. Third in total defense are the Panthers. Jonathan Mingo, the wide receiver rookie, he's been put on IR. And expect team and front office shakeups. You're a 2-14 team and an interim coach. You could expect that for Tampa. A 23-13 loss to the Saints, but a win today. People can forget about all that, but Baker Mayfield, the quarterback of Tampa, had some sore ribs last week. He's in the lineup today. I saw him throwing here in pregame. He looked sharp. He was 7 games as a Panther last year, 1-5 as a starter. Shaq Barrett also active for the Bucs. Bucs 10th in the NFL with 45 sacks. In Carolina, as best we can put it, a suspect offensive line. 51 degrees, blustery and brisk and sunny here at Bank of America Stadium for the Buccaneers and the Panthers.
Thanks so much, Kevin. Our next stop and final stop in the 1 o'clock window previewing these games will be in Cincinnati. The Cleveland Browns, one of the best stories in the NFL. They're already in the postseason and locked into the 5 seed. They'll be on the road next week. And the Cincinnati Bengals, their season's already over as they're eliminated from the playoffs. But you got to tip the cap, to do a little tip of the cap to the Bengals this year. I know they had Super Bowl aspirations. Burrow got hurt early. Then comes back, right? The team started to get in the right direction and move back into the right direction. And then, unfortunately, Burrow was done for the season. But with all the injuries they've suffered, to be 8-8, pretty remarkable for the Cincinnati Bengals. And they'll be a team that we'll watch from missing the playoffs to then maybe making the playoffs next year as long as Joe Burrow is healthy and potentially be playing in the Super Bowl a year from now. Here is Jason Earhart, Cleveland Browns, Cincinnati.
The Browns and Jake Browning under center for the Bengals. Not sure anyone had that one on their bingo card when the season began. Driscoll will attempt to become the 5th different Browns quarterback to win a game this season. That would join the 1987 New England Patriots as the only 2 teams to pull that one off. Driscoll, the former Bengal, becomes the first quarterback in the 54-year series between the Bengals and Browns to start a game for each team against one another. And as you mentioned, not a whole lot at stake here today. The Browns are locked in as the 5 seed. They'll be resting, among others, Joe Flacco, Myles Garrett, Amari Cooper, Joel Bitonio, Denzel Ward, David Njoku. Basically, they just want to get out of here healthy. For the Bengals, T. Higgins won't play today. Neither will Chidobe Awuzie. And Jamar Chase is a little bit banged up with a shoulder injury. He's expected to go. Needs to get 4 catches, get 100 for the season. As you mentioned, Bengals wrapping up what has to be categorized as a disappointing season considering the aspirations, but they did play the NFL's toughest schedule and played in the AFC North, the toughest division in football. If the Bengals win today, all 4 teams in the division will finish over 500. First time that's happened in 88 years, 1935, last time that's happened. And the Bengals win today could give them a 3rd consecutive winning season. And as you mentioned, the silver lining, they'll play a 4th-place schedule next year, and by the time they play a meaningful game again, hopefully Joe Burrow will be under center. Last time those 2 things happened simultaneously, they did make it to a Super Bowl. Weather shouldn't be a factor today here. Cloudy, mid-30s, a little bit damp, what you'd expect for early January here in Cincinnati. Zach, back to you.
Thanks so much, Jason. He'll be all over the coverage today for the Browns at the Bengals. We also have the 1 o'clock games kicking off in about 5 minutes. Jets at the Pats, Tampa Bay at Carolina, Minnesota at Detroit, Jacksonville at Tennessee, and Atlanta at New Orleans. All righty, 5-minute break. Go place your bets. Go get your popcorn. Go get your nachos, your wings, all of that. Fasten those seatbelts, buckle on in. We continue the 8-hour marathon of Eye on Football with some actual games to kick off when we return. Back in 5.
This is Eye on Football on CBS Sports Radio.
Oh no, your little one has caught a cold and has a cough. Help them feel better fast with DayQuil Kids from Vicks. It's specifically formulated just for kids, and it helps treat their most bothersome cold symptoms. It's also available in 2 delicious flavors, honey and berry. DayQuil Kids is the daytime congestion, coughing, stuffy head, stuffy nose, just for kids medicine. Pick it up at your local pharmacy or any major retailer today. For kids 6 and up, Use as directed.
Are you drowning in IRS tax debt? Civic Tax Relief can help protect you from the IRS. Call Civic Tax Relief for free information now. Find out about the Fresh Start program that is now available through Civic Tax Relief. Civic Tax Relief's special tax hotline can help you discover all the relief programs available for free.
Just call 800-841-0908. 800-841-0908. 800-841-0908.
Has someone in your family lost a job recently, and now you can't afford your mortgage payment? Or do you have a rental property and your tenants aren't paying you? We can come to the rescue and pay you cash for your home immediately. Yes, sell your home and get cash all over the phone without dealing with real estate agents or having to waste time showing your home to lukewarm buyers. You don't need to lose your house to foreclosure. If you have equity in your home, we'll buy your home and give you cash within days, all in a simple over-the-phone and virtual process. Call now before your situation gets worse. Sell a home you can't afford or just need anymore and get the cash you need today. Call this number now.
Call 800-527-4903. That's 800-527-4903. 800-527-4903. Again, 800-527-4903.
Paid for by Airtime Media.
Do you have over $10,000 in credit card debt? The stress from excessive credit card debt can ruin your life. Collection calls, sleepless nights. If you're feeling the financial impact with unprecedented economic challenges, DebtBlue is here for you. DebtBlue uses secret programs that most credit card companies won't tell you about. They'll help you consolidate or settle your debts for a fraction of what you owe. With DebtBlue's Success Guarantee, you pay nothing unless your debt is reduced or completely resolved. There's no risk. The more you owe, the more DebtBlue can save you. See how easy it is to get started with free information. Let DebtBlue show you how 10 minutes could save you thousands. Call now. 800-200-6895. That's 800-200-6895.
I'm just living sky high right now. I'm very thankful for it. And the team at DebtBlue are phenomenal. They're able to work with you. They're great.
Call for your free debt resolution information now. 800-200-6895. 800-200-6895.
In today's troubled world, our USA Armed Forces stand ready to protect you, your family, and our American way of life. When veterans return to civilian life, they deserve your recognition and support. You can help put vets to work by donating your car, truck, or van to Patriotic Hearts. Your donation will directly support programs to help vets find jobs or even start their own business. Donate today for fast, free pickup of your vehicle, running or not. Operators are standing by to answer questions about making a tax-deductible vehicle donation. Find out how you can make a difference in the life of a United States veteran. Call 800-209-3485. Call 800-209-3485. 800-209-3485. That's 800-209-3485.
Sponsored by Patriotic Hearts.
Start the new year off with a bang of big savings during the Omaha Steaks end-of-season event. You can stock up on all your favorites and get 50% off site-wide. That's 50% off incredible steaks like their legendary Butcher's Cut Filet Mignon, or sink your teeth into their memorable Butcher's Cut Top Sirloin. Just go to omahasteaks.com. Plus, when you use code SIZZLE at checkout, you'll get an extra $30 off your order. From perfectly aged tender steaks to juicy burgers, decadent desserts, and classic comfort meals, every bite is guaranteed perfect. For a limited time, get 50% off site-wide. Plus, save an extra $30 when you use promo code SIZZLE at checkout. Start the new year off right and warm up your winter with tender steaks and hearty home-cooked favorites from Omaha Steaks. All 50% off with their end-of-season event. Make sure to enter the promo code SIZZLE at checkout to get that extra $30 off your order. Minimum purchase may apply.
Omaha Steaks, America's original butcher.
Sports Radio presents Eye on Football.
Herbert off the right side, bust into the end zone. Touchdown Bears.
Giants snap holding kick. It clears the line. It's running out of steam. It's drifting left. It's no good. And the Rams will win.
And the Cards take the lead 34-31 with 32 seconds to go in the game.
30 now chased out of the pocket. Throws for the end zone. Ayuk is open. Touchdown! San Francisco.
And the pass is going to be broken up. Shamari Connor dropping the nugget down. The Kansas City Chiefs are going to win the AFC West for 8 consecutive years.
Pass caught. That is Lou. Jordan Humphrey spins away. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another tackle. 15, 10, 5 to the goal line. Touchdown Denver. 54 yards.
Bo Melton makes the catch, and the Packers up 29-3.
It's a fumble. It's recovered by the Texans, and they're off to the AFC playoffs. Led by the rookie quarterback, C.J. Stroud.
This is Eye on Football. Here's your host, Zach Gelb.
All righty, away we go. Our 18th and final regular season NFL Sunday of this year. As we take a look across the league, we have 6 games in the 1 o'clock window. Atlanta at New Orleans, Jacksonville at Tennessee, Minnesota at Detroit, Tampa Bay at Carolina, the Jets at the Pats, and then Cleveland at Cincinnati. The later games in the 4 p.m. Eastern time window, Chicago at Green Bay. Green Bay wins, they're in. You have Dallas at the Commanders. You have Denver at Las Vegas. The Eagles at the Giants. Seattle at Arizona. The Rams at San Francisco. And the Kansas City Chiefs at the Chargers. And then the regular season will conclude tonight with the Miami Dolphins hosting the Buffalo Bills. From last night, you got to see the Pittsburgh Steelers win a game, and they are 10-7 on the season, but they need some help today. They either need the Buffalo Bills to lose to the Miami Dolphins or the Jacksonville Jaguars to lose to Tennessee. So the Steelers will wait and see if they get into the postseason this year. And then at the end of the game between the Texans and the Colts, I thought it was very fitting that Indianapolis started their season with a lot of drama and mistreating Jonathan Taylor. And at the end of the season, while he's having a great game with the playoff spot on the line, it's 4th and 1, and you throw a pass to a third-string running back, and he drops it. I know it was a little bit behind him, but he drops it. How is your best player not on the field in that moment? So the Colts fall and the Texans prevail. They are off to the playoffs. Now, we will see if the Texans will be on the road next week or if they will have a home game at NRG Stadium, as the Houston Texans can still win that division, but they would need Jacksonville to fall to Tennessee today. If Jacksonville wins, then the Texans will be on the road next week for the postseason. But what a story with Nick Caserio, DeMeco Ryans, C.J. Stroud, and Will Anderson Jr. And congratulations to the Texans, who have turned it around in 1 year, going from the second pick of the draft a year ago to now a 10-win football team and off to the postseason. And they could have the coach of the year, and they will have the offensive rookie of the year for sure, and maybe even the defensive rookie of the year, with Will Anderson making a late season surge and just getting better and better down the stretch. All righty, we have 6 games underway in our final regular season football Sunday of this year. Browns and the Bengals, Vikings and the Lions, Jacksonville at Tennessee, the Jets at the Pats, Atlanta at the Saints, and then Tampa Bay at Carolina. Let's start things off in the Superdome. Both these teams still alive for the playoffs, but they will need some help. First, though, they got to take care of their own business on the field, and the Saints have the football right out of the gate. Here is Renee Nadeau. Renee?
Thank you, Zach. Yeah, the Falcons won the toss and deferred. The Saints took the opening kickoff, and first play was a 11-yard completion from Derrick Carr to Taysom Hill. The second one, another completion for about 11 yards. So the Saints are moving. You're at their own 41-yard line. 14 minutes ago in the opening quarter, scoreless tie.
Thanks so much, Renee. And it looks like either way, Dennis Allen should be safe and be back next year as the head coach of the New Orleans Saints. I think the Atlanta Falcons should move on from Arthur Smith. I think Arthur Smith had a great chance to win this division this year. He's mismanaged this team the entire season, trying to make Desmond Ridder more than just a game manager, not using Bijan Robinson the right way. And I would believe that Atlanta would be an attractive destination if becoming available with some of the young pieces they have on defense, and then on offense, having a wide receiver like Drake London, two really good running backs in Bijan Robinson and Tyler Algier. And I also can see Kyle Pitts turning things around. Like Evan Ingram got off to a really bad start with the Giants. He couldn't catch the football. Then goes to Jacksonville and have success. Kyle Pitts, I just don't think has been used the right way in Atlanta. Arthur Blank is kind of 50-50, though, on the decision, and I guess we'll get some more clarity in the next 24 to 48 hours. Let's go from New Orleans to snowy Foxborough, as this snow is really coming down hard between these two football teams. Expect a low, sloppy game, and we know that the two big storylines here, Bill Belichick, is this his final game as the head coach of the New England Patriots? And then it is expected his parents are in attendance that this will be it for Matthew Slater in his illustrious NFL career. And it's really an underrated NFL career. I know a lot of times we just look at football as offense and defense. Special teams plays an enormous part as well. And football is truly a three-phase game. I know it's not always honored that way in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. You're probably going to need to see special teams legend Steve Tasker get in the Hall of Fame first before Matthew Slater can, but he is definitely deserving as a 5-time first-team All-Pro, a 10-time Pro Bowler, and also a 3-time Super Bowl champion. He has played with one team and one team only, the New England Patriots, and he's been a great leader for that organization for many, many years. So let's get all caught up to date with the Jets and the Pats. Here is Alan Siegel. Alan?
All right, Zach, and I'll add one more thing about Matthew Slater. He's one of the classiest individuals I have ever met in covering professional sports. There is no truer first-class person than Matthew Slater, and he deserves to be in that Hall of Fame. As for this game, well, Bailey Zappi came within inches of throwing a pick-six right away as Solomon Thomas intercepted his first pass, almost intercepted his first pass of the game. His second pass of the game was off the hands of Ezekiel Elliott, and the Patriots were 3-and-out in their first series. The Jets, they are 3rd and 5 they're on 28 on their first series, and they are going to be stopped also. So you're right, it is snowing, and we know that some people like to put some money on games, Zach. Just this little item. In snow games here in Foxborough, the Patriots at home are 12-0. We'll see if that holds today. Zach, we're scoreless with 13 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
Thanks so much, Alan. And a lot of the Patriots stats, you got to kind of look at them sideways because that does factor in Tom Brady on the field for all those years. But I think this could be the first one into the end zone wins this game today. If you get to 10 points, you probably should be able to find a way to get a victory, be it with the two worst offenses I've ever seen. The Jets and the Patriots is that Spider-Man gif online where it's just, you point at each other with the two Spider-Mans and it's the same person. That's the way that both these teams look like on the offensive side of the ball. These are just two all-time bad defenses. Probably special teams will make a difference in this one, and it would be very fitting with this potentially being the final game of the career for one Matthew Slater. All righty, let's go from snowy Foxborough to a dome. That is in Detroit. We have the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. Here is Denny Cap. Denny?
Yeah, Zach, it figures we got our first measurable snow outside all season long, and we're playing inside the dome today, of course. Josh Oliver, backup tight end for the Minnesota Vikings, injured on the first play from scrimmage for the Vikings. He tried to hurdle a defender and got picked up midair and slung down like one of those WWE wrestlers right on his side hip, went over to the sideline, squatted down. We'll see if he returns. They're already, of course, without T.J. Hawkinson. Play of the game so far, a 61-yard punt by Jack Fox after the Lions went 3-and-out on their first possession. Vikings have the ball deep in their own end, make it their 32-yard line now. 12 minutes to go first quarter. We're scoreless here in Detroit.
Thank you so much, Denny. We go from Detroit to Charlotte, North Carolina. It's Tampa Bay and the Carolina Panthers. Here's Kevin Casey. Kevin?
Okay, Zach, 11:40 to go first quarter. No score between Tampa and Carolina. The Buccaneers had the opening kickoff and moved past midfield. Baker Mayfield, 4 of 7 passing, 27 yards. Mike Evans, 2 receptions, 16 yards, but the drive stalled after an errant pass from Mayfield looking for the Mike Evans. But Carolina doesn't have much going. At least the 2-14 record would tell you that. But they do have some weaponry with Adam Thielen over 100 receptions, but Jonathan Mingo on IR. They're about ready to snap the ball. They're looking at a 1st and 10 at their own 25. No score in the first quarter. 11:40 to go in the first quarter between Tampa and Carolina.
Kevin, thanks so much. And something also interesting to watch with the Carolina Panthers this offseason is this is going to be another crazy offseason for the Panthers with with all the changes that are expected with their GM expected to be let go, and Scott Fitterer. We already know the head coach, Frank Reich, who they just brought in a year ago.
Did you know if you are an adult living with asthma or COPD, getting sick with pertussis may result in severe complications? Pertussis, or whooping cough, is
Jacksonville takes the first possession of the game, 11 plays, 49 yards, 5:15 off the clock. Brandon McManus field goal good from 44. That is the 45th made field goal this year against the Tennessee Titans. That is an NFL record. Wow. Opponents are 45 of 46 on field goals against Tennessee this year. McManus to kickoff. Chris Moore is deep. McManus, pretty good in the kickoff area, 62 touchbacks this year. I'd say that's pretty good.
Not as good as you can get.
He approaches, strikes it well. Going to go for a touchback here, so 63. Titans on offense, presented by Citco. Top tier, Tri-Clean Citco gasoline. Keeps your engine clean. Citco, let's go together. Up front, left to right, Andre Dillard, Peter Skarutz, Aaron Brewer, Andrew Rupsich, Dylan Radens, tight end Chig Okonkwo, receivers Traylon Burks, DeAndre Hopkins, Chris Moore, running back Derrick Henry, quarterback Ryan Tannehill. Under center, Tannehill. 8 in the box. Make that 9 in the box. Tannehill gives Henry on the left side, breaks the tackle, 30, Henry 35, Henry out to the 37-yard line, tackle made by Olakin, but it's 12 yards and a first down for the Titans. On defense for the Jaguars, up front, Josh Allen, Devon Hamilton, Roy Robertson Harris, Foley Fatakasi, Trayvon Walker, linebackers, Foy Olakin, Devin Lloyd, secondary Tyson Campbell, Darius Williams, Antonio Johnson, Rayshon Jenkins, Andre Sisco. On first down, Tannehill in the shotgun. Going to throw it. Right side, pass, caught one-handed, and it's inbounds. That is DeAndre Hopkins. Gain of 6. Williams defending.
I'll tell you what, first play, Derrick Henry, 12 yards. Second play, D-Hop, one-handed catch. I like the way we're starting.
Nice way to start indeed. 69th catch of the season for DeAndre Hopkins. John Ojukwu is in as a jumbo tight end, registering as eligible. He's on the right side. Now he motions to the left. Tannehill gives Henry on the left side. Henry pounding. Steps out of one tackle, but not a second. Should have his first down just short of the 48. Olakin makes the tackle.
Nice job trading the extra tight end across, made him shift their front. Very good push, just got just enough for the first down.
It is enough for a first down indeed. Titans changing personnel. Wide receiver Mason Kinsey, number 12, comes into the lineup. Tight end Kevin Rader comes in at the fullback position. Titans in an eye. Henry takes the handoff, pitches it back. Tannehill throws a pass. Okonkwo on the screen. 50, 40. Okonkwo 35 down at the 31. Lloyd made the tackle. Return to sender, and then a screen pass to the big tight end.
That return to sender, nice little screen. What a great concept. Completely fooled. They were in a 2D coverage. Perfect call against that coverage. Nice gain. What a nice drive. Keep it going.
Goes for 21. He's marked down officially at the Jacksonville 32. Jacksonville leads 3-0. 7:05 to go first quarter. Bunch set of 3 receivers to the left. Tannehill in the gun with Henry on his right hip. Play fake, pitch back. Hopkins looks to throw, swings it out for Tannehill. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw by Smoot. Hopkins with his second pass attempt of the year. And he was trying to go in the flat to a swinging Tannehill who was wide open.
He had Tannehill
just
wide
in
open.
front of him. It's incomplete.
You're right, Mike. He had Tannehill wide open.
My goodness, that was a lot. Burks and Hopkins wide to the left, Moore wide to the right. 2nd and 10 at the 32. Jacksonville with a blitz, quick throw. Hopkins on the left side, Hopkins 30, and the turf tripped him as he got to about the 28.
Nice job on that flash screen on the outside. Really blocked up very well, and as you said, basically D-Hop got tripped up. Nobody touched him.
May have turned his ankle a little bit, Coach.
Yeah, it looked a little awkward, Mike. You're right. It's his right ankle.
3rd down and 6 upcoming. Titans this year converting just 32% of their 3rd downs. 4 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Jacksonville showing blitz, but now they're having to account for the 4 receivers. Spears comes into the backfield, quick throw. Spears right side, looks for a block, turns the corner to the 25 on his feet, 20, 15, 10, 5, breaks a tackle, touchdown, Titans! Tajay Spears, largely on his own, takes it to the house.
What a nice series. Oh, yeah.
For Tajay Spears, his first career touchdown catch comes on his 50th reception of the season. Nick Folk on for point. Snap, set, kick. Good. Titans 7. Jaguars 3. 5:57 remaining first quarter as we play at Nissan Stadium.
From McNair
He's the man.
to Tannehill.
Finger roll.
You've heard it all here. 25 seasons of Titans football. This is Titans Radio.
1045 The Zone.
Have you ever covered a carpet stain with a rug? Ignored a leaky faucet? Pretended your half-painted living room is supposed to look like that? Well, you're not alone. We've all got unfinished home projects, but there's an easier way. Thumbtack is the app that makes it easier to care for your home. Pull out your phone, and in just a few taps, search, chat, and book highly rated pros right in your neighborhood. Download Thumbtack and start caring for your home the easier way.
Okay, so how weird does it feel to be called someone's fiance? The first time you hear it, you do a double take. Your heart kind of flutters, and before you know it, you go from, let's just enjoy this moment, to, we're planning a fall wedding. That's where Zola comes in. Zola has everything you need to plan your wedding in one place and have fun along the way. From free planning tools like a customizable checklist and website to a venue and vendor discovery tool that matches you with your dream team, everything on Zola is designed to make your wedding journey as easy as possible. And with invites that can be completely customized and a wedding registry packed with gifts you actually want, Zola takes you from save our date to thanks so much without breaking a sweat. From getting engaged to getting married, Zola has everything you need to plan your wedding in one place. Start planning at Zola.com. That's ZOLA.com.
The NFL playoffs are almost here, and it all starts with Super Wildcard Weekend, presented by Verizon.
Give me everything you got.
12 teams, 6 games, 3 days, and one epic weekend that kicks off with a Saturday doubleheader, followed by a Sunday tripleheader, and ends with a wild card Monday.
Unbelievable.
The road to Super Bowl 58 starts January 13th.
Hey, it's Buck Rising. You know, we like to think that we've got a pretty good balance on the radio show, whether we're talking to Tennessee Titans players. Titans quarterback Will Levis hanging out here with us.
It's a dream come true, and it's got a good ring to it, I think.
Or Lucas Panzeek and myself actively trying to undercut one another.
Since when are you a Notre Dame fan?
My entire high school, college.
Name 3 head coaches in the history of Notre Dame football.
Whether you're a fan of the Tennessee Titans, the Volunteers, SEC football, and everything in between, we're the show for you from 10 to 1 Central Time on 104.5 The Zone.
Doherty and Kevin Dyson want your take after the game on 104.5 The Zone.
Tajay Spears' 28-yard catch and touchdown run caps off a 7-play, 75-yard drive, 3:48 off the clock. That is your Nissan Drive Summary. Nissan Stadium, home of the Titans. Nissan, official auto partner of the Tennessee Titans.
Tank Bixby catches it 2 yards deep in the end zone, bringing it out to the 5, to the 10, to the 15, to the 20. To the 25, and he is finally run out of bounds short of the 30-yard line. I think they'll put it about the 27. By the way, Ryan Tannehill, 4 of 4, 59 yards on that touchdown drive. Tannehill has a 109 passer rating and a 7-3 record in what is now his 11th career start against Jacksonville. So he gets hot against these guys, off to a great start today. Officially at the 28. Lawrence under center. Titans 7, Jags 3. Flip play coming left. Ethienne tries to turn the corner. Hit and knocked out of bounds at the 31. A flag comes in.
Holding. Offense, number 14. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Jacksonville came out in a condensed formation and then tried to run a crack toss. That's where the hold came in.
Ramon Foster, I would think, as you give us our first Pinnacle sideline report of the day, the Titans sideline is buzzing after that score.
Buzzing, lively, Mike, whatever you want to call it today, it's good, man. You saw the defense coming down to the offensive side of the field, dapping them up. Guys are all smiles and having a good time, Mike.
1st and 20 after the penalty. Lawrence takes the snap, looking, pumping, throwing, completing to Ingram. He will get 5 yards to the 23. Key makes the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 15.
That's a great spot tackle by Arden Key. And let me just say this about that spot tackle. He went down low on him. This is a big, strong tight end. And you need to swarm tackle this guy, but somebody's got to get to his legs quick. Great job then by Key.
Ethienne stays in the backfield. Lawrence drifts into the shotgun. Ethienne on his left hip. Titans in 6 defensive backs. Lawrence fires quickly. Got Ingram again. He's across the 30 to the 31. McCrary with the tackle, bringing up 3rd down and 7.
Again, Evan Ingram, and you can see the comfort that this quarterback has with Evan Ingram, and you can understand why the type of production that he has been giving the Jaguars.
Ingram in this game already with 4 catches for 29 yards. That gives him 108 catches on the year. 4:10 remaining first quarter. 3rd down and 7. Jacksonville at their own 31. Lawrence firing, completing. And the ball comes out at the last minute. It's been picked up by Al Shire. They are calling it down at the 46-yard line. Will they call it incomplete? Right now they are ruling it a completed pass at the 46-yard line. Did Zay Jones hold it all the way? Jacksonville hurrying to get on the ball very quickly, and Mike Vrabel says, you got to be kidding me. He throws the flag. Zay Jones did not appear to complete the catch as Molden got it out. And it's either an incomplete pass or it's a fumble that had a clear recovery by the Titans. As now we're going to get an official review.
And that official review, that play is under review, and we remind you that Hughes and Coleman is the official injury lawyers of the Tennessee Titans. If you're injured, call 800-800-4600 for a free consultation. Principal office in Nashville, Tennessee. We'll see what it is on the other side.
Wherever the Titans play, whenever the Titans play, every moment happens here. This is Titans Radio. 104.5 The Zone.
Have you ever been to a wedding that was so amazing you mentally jotted down all the things you'd replicate for your own? A string quartet and a botanical garden? Yes. Signature cocktails with monogrammed napkins? A must-have. Whenever you're ready to turn your wedding notes into reality, head over to Zola. Zola has everything you need to plan your wedding in one place. From a venue and vendor discovery tool that'll match you with your dream team to save the dates and invites that are fun to create, Zola's thought of all the details so you can focus on your own. They even have tons of free planning tools, including customizable websites and a wedding registry stocked with gifts you'd actually want, like a cash fund to pay for said signature cocktails. From venues and invites to wedding registry and websites, plan your wedding in one place with Zola. Start planning at Zola.com. That's ZOLA.com.
The NFL playoffs are almost here, and it all starts with Super Wildcard Weekend, presented by Verizon.
Give me everything you got!
12 teams, 6 games, 3 days, and one epic weekend that kicks off with a Saturday doubleheader, followed by a Sunday tripleheader, and ends with a Wild Card Monday.
Unbelievable!
The road to Super Bowl 58 starts January 13th. Rising. Weekdays at 10 a.m. on 104.5 The Zone.
Mike Vrabel wins another challenge. He's now 4 of 6 on the year. Incomplete pass makes it 4th and 7. And on to punt is Logan Cook. He kicks him high. That one's high. Mason Kinsey asks for and makes the fair catch at the Titans' 26-yard line. So Vrabel, 4 of 6 on the year, as we mentioned, 15 of 27 on challenges overall, and he's now won 11 of his last 14. Good job by Molden getting the ball away from Zay Jones as they were going to the ground.
It was a really nice play by Molden. He stayed with the throw, and then he was able to punch it out. Nice challenge, too.
Titans 7, Jaguars 3, 3:54 to go first quarter. Tannehill under center. Play fake, rolling to his right, being chased, throwing, and it is caught. Rader with a nice catch out to the 31. Second grab of the year. Lloyd touches him down, gain of 5.
Yeah, Rader was the second level of that roll booth. They could not have had any more people on the line of scrimmage.
Another official has now come in and said the ball hit the ground.
Is reporting as
and it's an incomplete pass. Vrabel is asking, he's like, what in the world? You marked the ball, and now somebody else from the other side of the field says it's incomplete. Not happy. 2nd and 10. He is furious. Give. Henry, left guard. Here he goes! 35, 40. And Henry is taken down at the 43. Gain of 17. And a first down for the King.
There we go.
Olakin made the tackle, but Henry, not to be denied, he's got a little extra something today.
Nice job, too, on that left side of getting some knockback on that defensive front.
Henry, 3 carries, 32 yards. He's got 10.46 on the year. Headed to his 4th Pro Bowl. Play fake. Trying to screen it. Tannehill will throw it in the ground at the feet of Henry. It was not there. Robertson, Harris, and Fatakasi were both there, and they were not fooled.
I formation, the defensive tackle pulled out on the screen man. Nice job of just grounding that thing, Mike.
Ojukwu is in as an extra offensive lineman, reporting as eligible at the tight end position. Ojukwu tight to the right, 2 receivers that way, Hopkins wide left. Give Henry on the right side, not as much this time. Henry got a yard, maybe 2. Tackle on the play by Ledbetter, a defensive lineman. And it'll bring up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Might expect some pressure here.
Into the lineup, Spears, who caught a 28-yard touchdown pass just a few moments ago. 2.5 minutes remaining first quarter. Jacksonville showing a 4-man rush. And it looks like Dillard moved. Worried about...
Full start. 71.
Josh
5-yard
Allen.
penalty, 3rd down.
The question this year is who's been the better Josh Allen, Buffalo's quarterback or Jacksonville's outside linebacker?
They both played pretty well this year, but this guy here on the field today has been pretty outstanding.
16.5 sacks. He has a legitimate shot, if he has a good day today, of winning the sack championship. 17 right now leads the league. 3rd and 13. Tannehill dropping, throwing short. Okonkwo can't catch it. Little behind Chig, and he tried to grab it, just couldn't haul it in. Titans will have to punt.
The throw was a little bit behind him. He probably still needs to come up with that catch because he had a little bit of running room.
Dropping deep to catch this punt is the rookie Parker Washington out of Penn State. Ty Zentner to punt. Snap is good. Zentner's punt is away. Wobbly spiral. Washington will ask for and make a fair catch just outside of the 10-yard line with Matt Jackson putting pressure on him. Jacksonville gets the ball back. They trail Tennessee 7-3, 1:54 remaining first quarter.
Start your Titans week off right Monday nights at 6 with the Mike Vrabel Show, presented by Farm Bureau Health Plans. Hear the head coach as they head into another game week on the Mike Vrabel Show, presented by Farm Bureau Health Plans, Monday nights at 6 on Titans Radio.
No matter where you're headed, Citgo is a good place to start. Whether you're off to the ballpark, dog park, or amusement park, driving range or drive-in theater, Saturday morning soccer or Sunday brunch, Citgo top-tier Tri-Clean gasoline gets you where you're going and keeps your engine running cleaner and smoother along the way. Whether you're traveling near or far, when you start with Citgo, you're good to go. Good to go.
In Nashville, we turn up. We turn up the volume with the latest tech. We turn up the game in sumptuous leather seating. We turn up the excitement with 400 horsepower. As the official auto partner of the Tennessee Titans, Nissan turns up and turns out when it counts. For the last 40 years, Nissan is proud to call Nashville home and turn up for our favorite team. Here's to another thrilling football season from your neighbors at Nissan. Tighten up.
When the Titans have it 3rd and goal, they know it's time to tighten up and fight to get across that goal line. If you've been injured in a car crash, who can you count on to fight for you? Using Coleman knows what's at stake. We are ready to lay it all on the line for you. Call 800-800-4600. It could make a game-changing difference in your life. Using Coleman, the official injury lawyers of the Tennessee Titans. 800-800-4600. Principal office, Nashville, Tennessee.
Want to keep up with programming on Titans Radio and your Tennessee Titans? Head to Twitter and follow @Titans Radio. That's @Titans Radio. Whatever it is pertaining to your Tennessee Titans, find it on Twitter @Titans Radio.
Good punt by Ty Zentner. Excellent punt, as a matter of fact. 49 yards, no return. Jacksonville will start at their own 12. Down 7-3. To this point, Trevor Lawrence, 5 of 8, 44 yards. Bigsby, 1 rush for 8. Ethienne, 3 for 8. Lawrence, 1 for 2. Jaguars win this game, they win the AFC South and host Cleveland next weekend. They lose this game, they'll be watching next weekend. Very simple. Lawrence in the shotgun. Play fake, deep drop. Looking, throws short, got it complete to Tim Jones. Jones will drag a tackler from the 15 near the 20, that tackler being McCrary. They will spot the football right at the 19, gain of 7. Jacksonville going to get on the ball.
He was looking for a deep, deep shot then, Mike.
Titans playing people way back. Ethienne with the carry. Wow! Oh my goodness, did he get smacked? Johnson really hit him as he got to the 20-yard line. Looked like there was something there, and Jaleel Johnson said absolutely not.
The Jaleel Johnson came in from the sideways with a tater wagon shot on him in.
Going to need some Excedrin after that. 3rd and 2. Somebody tell Jaleel Johnson this game doesn't mean anything. Lawrence in the shotgun. 3 receivers tight to the right. Lawrence looks that way. Throws, man is wide open. Ridley, nice catch. And out to the 30 and just beyond with a first down. Guerrer with the tackle.
Calvin Ridley on a real quick stick out.
Ridley has had a good year returning from basically 2 years off. Now 72 catches. Jacksonville going to try to get in one more play before the quarter ends. 17 seconds and counting. Lawrence taking his time. May not snap it. May snap it. I don't have any idea. He doesn't. First quarter is over. Titans 7, Jaguars 3.
Oh, did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did? Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
The traditional first-year anniversary gift is paper.
Yay! Envelopes.
The traditional 10-year anniversary gift is tin or aluminum.
Are there sardines in here?
And the 20-year anniversary gift is the chance to win up to $1 million.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
It's our anniversary, but we thought about what you'd want. The new 20th anniversary Jumbo Bucks Instant Games from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
As head coach of the Tennessee Titans, I understand how important it is to move without pain. If you've been experiencing back and neck pain that's gotten worse, now is the time to huddle up with the spine specialist at Ascension St. Thomas. From the routine to the complex, including non-surgical and minimally invasive surgery options, get back in the game with the winning spine doctors and care teams at Ascension St. Thomas, the official healthcare partner of the Tennessee Titans.
First quarter is over, and now a check of scores around the league with a scoreboard update from Lucas Panzica.
In the NFC South, it is win and in for Tampa. They are scoreless with Carolina through the first quarter. Saints and Falcons trading blows in New Orleans. It's 14-7. Falcons with the lead. Bijan Robinson with a 71-yard catch-and-run touchdown. Both quarterbacks starting 5 for 5. Desmond Ridder with 2 early touchdown passes. Sam Laporta and Jahmyr Gibbs have touchdowns, and Detroit leads at home over Minnesota 13-0. At Gillette Stadium, it's Jets 3, Patriots 0, and Cincinnati with a 14-0 advantage over Cleveland. Joe Mixon with the rushing and receiving touchdown.
Here it's Titans 7, Jaguars 3 after 1. Titans have outgained the Jags 93-81. Titans 34 yards rushing, 59 passing. They had it for 548. Jags 19 yards rushing, 62 passing. They had it for 912. Tannehill 4 of 7, 59 yards and a touchdown. Henry 4 carries, 34 yards. Titans touchdown was scored by Tajay Spears on a 28-yard catch and run at the end of Tennessee's first drive. Okonkwo also with a catch for 21 yards. First down, Ethienne at right guard blasts his way forward for 5 yards out to the 36. They want to get Ethienne started today.
Yeah, that was a really quick hitting play too, Mike. He was offset to the left, and that thing really came screaming out of the backfield downhill.
9-1 this year when Ethienne gains 50 yards or more. 0-6 when he gains 50 yards or less.
That's why they want to get him started.
Pistol formation on 2nd and 5. Pitch. Ethienne running right. Murphy Bunting saying no. Shut him down, tying his shoelaces together inside the 35.
What a great play by a support corner by Sean Murphy Bunting. Avoided the blocker, and then just as you said, he calf roped him all the way to the ground quickly.
Going to bring up 3rd down and 6. This defense keeps battling. Arden Key asking for crowd. Playing against his former team. Lawrence, his team down 7-3. 2 of 4 on 3rd downs. Fires quickly across the middle. Zay Jones has this one. First down to the 46-yard line. Murphy Bunting defending.
They're going to get on the ball here, Mike, quick.
Yeah, not sure that he caught it, maybe. Let's see. I think it's probably a catch. Yeah, he caught that ball.
Yep, he kept it.
13-11 to go in the first half. Lawrence missed last week's game with the shoulder injury. Didn't start really throwing until Thursday of this week. Nice job by C.J. Beathard to get him home in the win against Carolina. Titans show blitz, and Jacksonville cannot get a playoff in time.
Delay of game. Offense, number 16. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Now let's go through what happened there. They tried to hurry up, got to the line of scrimmage, empty set. The Titans did a really nice job of bogeying or disguising their coverage in the back end. Lawrence was not sure what he was being presented in the back end. He took a couple of checks that he made a little bit too long. Nice job by the defense then.
1st and 15 at the 41. Sun is out at Nissan Stadium on a brisk January day. Ethienne motions left. Lawrence steps up in the pocket, goes deep downfield for Ridley, who's open and will catch it at the 10 and go in for a touchdown. 59 yards. Calvin Ridley from Trevor Lawrence, and Jacksonville has zoomed in front 9-7.
It's an explosive play. You cannot afford to give up. That ball went completely over the head. Sean Murphy Bunting was trailing.
Ridley now 3 catches, 85 yards on the day. Here's McManus to try the extra point. McManus on the year has made all 33. Snap, set, kick. It's good. And it's 10-7 Jacksonville on what turns out to be a 7-play, 88-yard drive taking 4.5 minutes off the clock. Lawrence to Ridley, 59 yards for the score.
Game day deals are happening now at your local Priceless Foods. This week, score a great deal on 10 to 14.1 ounce red gold tomatoes, just 88 cents. You'll also find an array of fresh quality meats hand cut every day by our team of butchers and a full variety of farm fresh fruits and vegetables. Visit mypricelessfoods.com or download the My Priceless Foods app for digital coupon savings and weekly specials. Get more groceries for lower prices every day at Priceless Foods.
It's more fun to be there live for Titans football, and when you need tickets to cheer them on at home or away, Ticketmaster's got you covered with a wide selection of fully verified resale tickets, plus so much more. With Ticketmaster's virtual view from seat feature, you'll get a preview of your section to make sure you can catch all those pivotal plays. Plus, if your plans change, Ticketmaster gives you more flexibility to sell or transfer your seats, and mobile tickets make getting in on a game day a breeze. Find resale tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Titans.
A.O. Smith is your local Middle Tennessee water heating and water filtration expert. They enjoy getting involved with local community events such as Titans football, and nationally is the presenting sponsor of the prestigious Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award every year. Most importantly, A.O. Smith takes pride in always being there for your needs at your home or business. When you need a water heater or water filter, think A.O. Smith and contact us today. To find a local professional installer, visit hotwater.com. That's hotwater.com.
When I retire, I plan on being busy. Bird watching, cooking, traveling. I might even write a book. But I never thought I'd have to plan on being an expert on all things Medicare. Fortunately, with 75 years of experience helping Tennesseans, the experts at Farm Bureau Health Plans helped answer all my Medicare questions. So no matter what I plan on doing next, I understand all my options. Talk to your local representative or visit fbhp.com. Farm Bureau Health Plans. Plan on us.
Jacksonville gets a big play. Lawrence to Ridley, 59 yards. Trevor Lawrence's 20th touchdown pass of the year. And for Calvin Ridley, his 8th touchdown catch, he's now knocking on the door of 1,000 yards receiving. Now at 995, I'd say he's going to make it.
I'd say that's probably a pretty good guess.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Quite the guesser.
Well, on that one you were. Anyway.
That's right. It's on my resume. Quite the guesser. McManus's kick comes downfield. Moore's going to let it go out of the end zone, and the Titans will start at the 25. This is where the Titans have to get going. They had the great first drive, and they've done that some, and then from there we've seen them stall.
Can't stall. You cannot stall now. And this is a point in the ball game where you're 100% correct. They need to step on it again.
Henry, 4 rushes for 34 yards. He had just 10 carries for 38 yards in the meeting at Jacksonville on November 19th. Jaguars won that game 34-14. Stacking the box again, Jacksonville. Play fake, Tannehill, RPO look, and completes the pass out to the 40 and just beyond to Hopkins. Campbell with the tackle.
RPO to D-Hop. Did a really nice job setting it up at the top of the route and broke inside on a little mini dagger play. Very well executed.
Gain of 16 on the play. For Hopkins, 3 catches, 26 yards. Ojukwu is in as the jumbo tight end on the left. Titans with a receiver either side. Jags with 9 in the box. Henry running to the left, breaks out of there. Nice job pulling his way forward across the 45 to the 48. Jenkins and Allen make the tackle, but Henry good for 7 yards.
Yeah, Derrick Henry ran to that loaded side with the Ojukwu over there, and they just got a nice surge off of that left offensive side and then just mashed it, and then Derrick Henry put all of his force behind it for a little extra.
Ojukwu back in the game. I don't know that I've ever seen a player report eligible with more enthusiasm than rookie John Ojukwu. You are certainly sure he's reporting. Play fake, Tannehill in the pocket, firing deep down the middle, over the head of Hopkins and incomplete. Jenkins defending along with Cisco.
A little bit too high there for D-Hop.
Yeah.
D-Hop was the second crosser.
It was there, though.
Oh, it was there. Traylon Burks ran the route. He looked at Traylon Burks first, and then D-Hop was there.
Burks going deeper had taken some coverage with it. Now 3rd down and a long 2. Spears in the lineup. One of 3 men wide to the right. Now Spears comes into the backfield. He'll put himself on the left hip of Tannehill. Pitch, Spears running around left end, first down and more. 45-40, 35-30. He'll be run out of bounds by Jenkins with help from Campbell, but the Titans get a big gainer from the big little man, Tyjae Spears. First down for the Titans.
I don't know how many times I can say it this season from this broadcast booth. That dude, Tyjae Spears, is a football player.
Gain of 23 for Spears, who has touched it twice for 50 yards in this game. At the 29 of the Jaguars, Titans trail 10-7, 10:20 remaining first half. Tannehill. Give. Henry on the right side finds a little bit of room and is taken down at the 26, gain of 3. Lloyd with the tackle.
That's 3 yards against a 9-man run blitz. 9-man run blitz, 3 yards. Nice job, Titans.
I mean, this defense with Jacksonville and Mike Caldwell, they are holding nothing back.
No, I mean,
Mike Caldwell, the defensive coordinator, Oak Ridge, Tennessee native, actually a member of the Tennessee Sports Hall of Fame.
Yes, he is.
For his play at Oak Ridge and MTSU and in the National Football League.
Played for me at the Cardinals for a lot of years.
I called his high school games. Tannehill, play fake, firing downfield, incomplete. Just over the head of Rader, inside the 5 on an RPO look. I think it was there.
Yeah, Rader was there, and plus they had Chig running down the sideline that took the safety with him.
Just didn't appear to be Tannehill's best pass. Ball at the 26. Titans moving right to left on your radio dial. They need the 19 here on third down. 3rd and 7. Tannehill firing, completing to the 18. It's Moore with the grab. Jenkins with the tackle. Titans needed 7. They get 8, and they have entered the Pinnacle scoring zone. Visit TitansBanking.com to learn about our convenient mobile banking. Pinnacle Financial Partners, member FDIC.
Nice solid route by Moore. A really nice throw by Tannehill, too. Right between the numbers for the first down.
Chris Moore, 20 catches, 402 yards. So he's averaging over 20 yards a catch.
He's been a nice addition to this football team.
Ball at the 18. Jacksonville stacking up the line of scrimmage, expecting Derrick Henry. They get him coming left. Henry turns it up to the 15. Henry to the 10. Henry to the 5. Henry to the end zone. That is the king. Touchdown! Titans for the 90th time in his career. Derrick Henry has run it in.
Mike, you called it. You said they were chanting for Derrick Henry. They got him.
What a moment here at Nissan Stadium. This crowd chanting his name. Folk for point. The kick is good. Titans 14, Jaguars 10, 8:27 to go. Derrick Henry from 18 yards out.
We return. Mike Vrabel's Titans keep fighting. Don't go anywhere. This is Titans Radio.
104.5 The Zone.
The NFL playoffs are almost here, and it all starts with Super Wildcard Weekend, presented by Verizon.
Give me everything you got!
12 teams, 6 games, 3 days, and one epic weekend that kicks off with a Saturday doubleheader, followed by a Sunday tripleheader, and ends with a Wildcard Monday.
Unbelievable!
The road to Super Bowl 58 starts January 13th.
Go inside the zone on 104.5 The Zone TV.
Have you ever been in the zone?
Yes.
It's an amazing feeling, right?
That's an out-of-body feeling.
It's an out-of-body experience.
104.5 The Zone TV. Live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. So the question is hearing them simply not enough? Then go inside the studio and watch all of your favorite Zone shows live on 104.5 The Zone TV. Live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and get them, Babs.
Twitch, please.
Cumulus Podcast Network presents Useful Idiots, an informed and irreverent podcast with journalist Aaron Mate and podcast writer Katie Halper. Join Matt and Katie as they examine important news stories that have slipped through the cracks. Enjoy wherever you listen.
Kayla and Will. Weekday mornings starting at 6 on 104.5 The Zone.
Derrick Henry's 18-yard run puts the exclamation point on an 8-play, 75-yard drive, 3:57 off the clock. That is the Nissan Drive Summary, Nissan Stadium, home of the Titans. Nissan, official auto partner of the Titans. Mike Heavy's already got 7 carries, 63 yards, 9 a carry.
That works. Zentner to kickoff, hits it high and short. Bixby racing up, has to let it bounce, fields it on a hop at the 8, to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, and he is tackled by Wallace, and I think right around the 24, 25-yard line. We'll see where they spot it as they unstack them. They'll put it out at the 24. Henry has 93 career touchdowns, 90 rushing, 3 receiving. 17 of them are against Jacksonville.
Let's keep that mojo going.
Ethienne is the back. 2 tight ends to the right, single receiver left. Titans in a 5-man front. Play fake. Lawrence looking deep. Comes back short, completes it for virtually no gain as Ethienne makes the catch and Landry smacks him right at the line of scrimmage.
13 personnel. They were trying to take another deep shot there. Covered up very, very well. Nice defense then by the Titans on that first down play.
It's one of the things about Landry. They've called a penalty here. 5-yard penalty for illegal contact on McCrary as he bumped Ridley. And then Ridley threw him out of the way promptly. Just looked like football from here. 1st and 10 at the 29. Ethienne running left. Finds some room up to the 35. He will pick up 6 yards. Molden with the tackle as we pause 10 seconds for station identification. Across the Mid-South, the Titans play here. This is Titans Radio.
This is your official home for Titans football.
Touchdown, Titans!
WGFX FM Gallatin, Nashville. 104.5 The Zone.
Titans 14, Jaguars 10, 7:27 to go. Give Ethienne running left. Key says, I don't think so. And Arden will knock him down at the line of scrimmage, getting some help from McCrary. It's 3rd down and 4.
Nice play by Arden Key. You know, Etienne's got that little jump, skip, hesitation play in the backfield.
Ethienne is a thick guy, too. 5'10", 215.
Yeah, he's powerful, Mike. Low center of gravity, really good contact balance.
Ernest Johnson is now in the backfield on the right hip of Trevor Lawrence. Ingram going wide left. Murphy Bunting has got him. Lawrence with 6:42 to go in the first half. Takes the snap. Looks for Ingram. Throws, got it complete. No, he lost it. And it's intercepted off a deflection. Edmonds catches it and is tackled at the 36. What a job. Terrell Edmonds staying with it. As Ingram lost it on his way to the ground, he was juggling it. Edmonds with the scoop as he is able to move it forward to the 36 before he is knocked down. Nice job by Edmonds. I thought at first the hit by Alshire caused the juggling. It didn't. He's dropped the ball. He was in the process of dropping the football. And a great catch by Edmonds which they are going to now review. Going to review whether or not he caught it. As he went to the ground, it looked like his hands were under it. The ball did hit the ground, but they are going to take a look at it as they do with every turnover.
And this play under review, we remind you that Hughes and Coleman is the official injury lawyers of the Tennessee Titans. If you're injured, call 800-800-4600 for a free consultation. Principal office in Nashville, Tennessee.
No matter where you're headed, Citgo is a good place to start. Whether you're off to the ballpark, dog park, or amusement park, driving range or drive-in theater, Saturday morning soccer or Sunday brunch, Citgo top-tier Tri-Clean gasoline gets you where you're going and keeps your engine running cleaner and smoother along the way. Whether you're traveling near or far, when you start with Citgo, you're good to go.
Good to go. Oh, Charlie's, that's where you find me. That southern flavor got me saying, hey, ooh, the gooey caramel pie tastes like summertime at Old Charlie's.
The sweet, sweet sounds of this song are in honor of the sweet, sweet news that Free Pie Wednesdays are back at O'Charlie's. O'Charlie's. Oh, that's good.
Yum, yum, that's some O'Charlie's. Born in Nashville and it shows.
When it's all on the line, you turn to the strong, the stable, the unwavering. To those with a history of raising their performance to meet the moment. It's true in football. It's true in banking. Titans Checking from Pinnacle. Play hard. Bank easy. Open a Titans checking account with at least $100 and a recurring direct deposit by January 31st. And you could get a $200 Titans Pro Shop gift card, which you can use to customize your own jersey. Details at titansbanking.com. Member FDIC.
Hey, Titans fans, Mike Keith here. I want to introduce you to Wesley Mortgage, Nashville's hometown lender. We all know the housing market is rapidly changing. Whether you're looking to buy a home, refinance, or just have questions about current rates, why wouldn't you choose the local company that's an expert in the Middle Tennessee area? Choose Nashville's hometown lender. Choose Wesley Mortgage, the official mortgage provider of your Tennessee Titans.
Go to TitansMortgage.com. That's TitansMortgage.com. Wesley Mortgage, NMLS number 2027587, an equal housing opportunity lender.
The review was over quickly. Edmonds' interception stands. Terrell Edmonds with his 6th career INT. And that one's not on Trevor Lawrence. That's on Evan Ingram. Whoever it's on, it's Titans ball at the 36-yard line of the Jaguars, leading 14-10 with 6:33 to go in the first half. Start this sequence with the standing back being Spears. Titans offset the eye to the right. Tannehill changing something at the line. Toss. Spears around right end. Looking for room, finding none. Jacksonville took him down. No gain on the play. Campbell and Lloyd combine on the tackle.
That was an I formation. They canned it, or they changed the play over there away from the safety. They dropped down. There was 9 people in the box. They dropped the safety down. They changed the toss away from the drop down safety.
2nd down 10. Henry back in the game. 7 carries, 63 yards. Jags have 5 along the line of scrimmage. Tannehill with a play fake. Under pressure, steps up, fires for Hopkins. Tipped away at the last minute by the rallying Williams. But there is a penalty marker down at the 20-yard line of the Jaguars, and Traylon Burks is helping the officials with this call.
Prior to the pass, holding, defense, number 32. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Traylon Burks, a good helper. So this will move the ball 5 yards, and most importantly, the Titans will not have to face 3rd and 10. 1st and 10 at the 31. Ojukwu back in as the 6th offensive lineman, reporting as eligible. He will line up as a tight end on the left. High formation. Jags have 8 in the box. Give Henry on the left side, just ramming his way forward. And I mean, he's hitting everything in sight. picked up a couple. Hamilton made the tackle, maybe closer to 3 yards. But Henry, it just seems like, has basically decided, I'm going to run into anything and everything.
Yeah, and there's no fair dodging when he's got the ball today.
Dillard is down. The Titans do not have Jalen Duncan available today, and so Ojukwu is going to have to come in at left tackle as they are working on Andre Dillard. Ojukwu, the Boise native who played at Boise State, started off training camp like a house of fire. The feeling was he was going to have a real shot to be the Titans' swing tackle, and then he sustained a pretty significant knee injury that sidelined him for in or around 2 months. By the time he got started back practicing, I mean, the season was deep, well underway. He was on the practice squad, and now Big John has worked his way up, and he's going to play next to his buddy and fellow rookie Peter Skoronski on the left side for this snap on 2nd and 7. (14-10) Titans lead. 5:08 to go first half. Tannehill in the gun. Blitz coming. Tannehill gets rid of it. Hopkins, one-handed catch on the left side at the 22. He's touched down by Campbell. Tannehill had to get rid of it in a hurry. Dillard comes back into the game. Titans going to get on the ball on 3rd and 1. But the umpire, because the Titans changed personnel, makes them wait. Jags now with 9 in the box. Play fake, throw, complete. Akakwa at the 20. Puts on a move to the 15. Sidestep to the 10. Staying on his feet. Driving, charging, pounding. Finally taken out of bounds at the 7 by Jenkins as the Titans have entered the Pinnacle scoring zone. Visit TitansBanking.com for all the details. Pinnacle Financial Partners. Member FDIC. How about that?
How about that?
Gain of 15 on 3rd and 1. Now Ojukwu is in as the extra offensive lineman again. Titans want Henry. Jags have 8 in the box. At the 7, here comes the big man running right. Tries to turn the corner. He does. Scoots inside the 5 and is taken down around the 3 by Lloyd. Against the Jaguars on a Thursday night, December 6, 2018, he started this incredible, pun intended, run that he has been on for the last 5 years. He scored 4 touchdowns that night. He comes out of the game right now for Spears, who also has a touchdown in this game. 2nd and goal at the 3. Spears, scooting, spinning, diving, staying on his feet. They can't get him down. Touchdown! Titans! Tajay Spears! His 2nd rushing touchdown of the campaign, his first since October.
Great job of capitalizing on the turnover. That's complimentary football. That's how you do it.
The backs are big for the Titans so far today. Here's Folk for the extra point. Snap, set, kick. Good! Titans 21, Jaguars 10, 3:03 to go in the first half at Nissan Stadium.
Game day deals are happening now at your local Priceless Foods. This week, score a great deal on 10 to 14.1 ounce red gold tomatoes, just 88 cents. You'll also find an array of fresh quality meats, hand cut every day by our team of butchers, and a full variety of farm fresh fruits and vegetables. Visit mypricelessfoods.com or download the My Priceless Foods app for digital coupon savings and weekly specials. Get more groceries for lower prices every day at Priceless Foods.
As As the football season comes down the stretch, the temperature drops and the insects look for a place to stay warm, like inside your home. Luckily, you can trust the pros at Arrow Exterminators to keep your home, business, and tailgate pest-free, because Arrow is trusted to keep Nissan Stadium a pest-free zone and is the official pest control provider of the Tennessee Titans. So rest assured that with Arrow Pest and Termite Control, you're getting the best from the best. Schedule a free pest inspection today. Call 888-GO-ARROW or visit arrowexterminators.com.
It's just a few cocktails at happy hour.
There aren't any cops around. After every game, we always have a few. It's no big deal.
It was just a few drinks. I'm good.
Hey, I can hold my liquor.
I drink and drive all the time. If you put away some drinks, put away your keys. Fans don't let fans drive drunk.
Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Honey, what's an 8-letter word for difficult to explain?
When we planned on retiring, we never planned on Medicare being so confusing.
What's a 6-letter word for special skills or knowledge?
Fortunately, Farm Bureau Health Plans is an expert on all things Medicare. With 75 years of helping Tennesseans, they helped us understand our Medicare options.
Why are these things so complicated?
Talk to your local representative or visit fbhp.com. Farm Bureau Health Plans. Plan on us.
Tajay Spears' 3-yard touchdown run caps off a 6-play, 36-yard drive, 3:30 off the clock. Nissan Stadium has your Nissan Drive Summary. They're home of the Titans. Nissan official auto partner of the Tennessee Titans. Mike, you talk about balance. 104 on the ground, 104 through the air, 95 on the ground. That's as balanced as it gets.
That's really balanced. That's a great point. Another stat that really jumps out to me so far, Titans 26 plays for 199 yards. That's almost 8 yards a play. Bixby is deep for Zentner's kickoff. Titans with 21 points and a half for the first time since week 4. Kick comes downfield. Bixby, 5 yards deep in the end zone. He's coming out to the 5, to the 10, to the 15, and he will be taken out of bounds right around the 20-yard line. Wallace with the tackle. A Titan is down. Is that Reese? I think it's Otis Reese who went down trying to make that tackle. So they're going to come out and check on him. If you're Jacksonville at this moment, you're probably a little jumpy, down 11 on the road to a team that's obviously awake in a game that you have to win or you don't go to the playoffs.
Yeah, and what you've got to do defensively now, you've got to keep everything in front of you. We've already been hurt by one explosive. Keep everything in front of you. Keep tackling. Keep rallying to the football. Continue to play the run strongly, but don't let it go over your head, because that's where Jacksonville's going to start going.
You just wonder, too, in this situation, if you could get them off the field, does Jacksonville really start to press?
I think they would. I think they absolutely would, because they haven't gotten anything sewn up yet. And you're right. All the pressure on having to have something done is this ball game. The Titans are just playing good football right now.
Reese up and off the field under his own power. Otis Reese, rookie Ole Miss, had 9 tackles last week in 34 defensive snaps. He's trying to stay in the game on defense. You can't do that, Otis. You have to go out for a play.
Otis tried to sneak into that defensive huddle, didn't he, Mike?
Yeah. They stopped the game for you. You have to leave. He's a tough kid, really. Fun to watch. They're going to check on him. He's like, but I'm okay. It's like, well, you have to check. Trevor Lawrence, 9 of 13 for 132, a touchdown and an interception. Jacksonville got to feel just a bit wobbly at this moment, down 21-10. Long way to go, plenty of time, and yet they're down 21-10. Lawrence brings them up at the 20, first down, 10 yards to go. Blitz coming. Lawrence firing left side, man is wide open. Nice catch by Ridley. He makes the grab at the 34 and goes out of bounds. Wallace defending.
That was a long, long throw for that. And again, Ridley is going to run so many of those 9 stops because you've got to respect his speed. You saw what happened on the big one.
Yeah, his speed is something very, very real. He is definitely a sub-4.4 guy. At the 34 with 2:24 to go in the half. Looked like a Jaguar moved, and they finally call it.
False start, offense, number 77. 5-yard penalty, first down.
Referee literally, I should say, the official on the side, it's the line judge, Daniel Gallagher, he literally couldn't get the flag out of his pocket. Third try works. The 5-yard penalty is assessed.
Needs to put some WD-40 on that pocket.
Right, or Windex. That works too. Spray that on anything. 3 receivers to the right on 1st and 15. Lawrence looks right, screens back to the left. Ethienne 30, Ethienne 35, taken down from behind at the 40-yard line by a trailing offensive lineman, or defensive lineman, Blacklock, I should say. Blacklock with a good stop. We've reached the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Jacksonville with the football, trailing 21-10.
It's just a few cocktails at happy hour.
There aren't any cops around.
After every game, we always have a few. It's no big deal.
It was just a few drinks. I'm good.
Hey, I can hold my liquor.
I drink and drive all the time. If you put away some drinks, put away your keys. Fans don't let fans drive drunk.
Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
The traditional first-year anniversary gift is paper.
Yay! Envelopes.
The traditional 10-year anniversary gift is tin or aluminum.
Are there sardines in here?
And the 20-year anniversary gift is the chance to win up to $1 million.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
It's our anniversary, but we thought about what you'd want. The new 20th anniversary Jumbo Bucks Instant Games from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
Honey, what's an 8-letter word for difficult to explain?
When we planned on retiring, we never planned on Medicare being so confusing.
What's a 6-letter word for special skills or knowledge?
Fortunately, Farm Bureau Health Plans is an expert on all things Medicare. With 75 years of helping Tennesseans, they helped us understand our Medicare options.
Why do they seem so complicated?
Talk to your local representative or visit fbhp.com. Farm Bureau Health Plans. Plan on us.
A.O. Smith is your local Middle Tennessee water heating and water filtration expert. They enjoy getting involved with local community events such as Titans football, and nationally is the presenting sponsor of the prestigious Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award every year. Most importantly, A.O. Smith takes pride in always being there for your needs at your home or business. When you need a water heater or water filter, think A.O. Smith and contact us today. To find a local professional installer, visit hotwater.com. That's hotwater.com.
Jags have the ball 2nd and 4 at their own 40, but Tennessee leads Jacksonville 21-10 right now. Just ahead stats, scores, cover 2 with Coach Mack on the way. It's all on Titans Radio's halftime report, powered by the Tennessee Lottery here in a few minutes.
Jacksonville gets the ball to start the second half, and so they would love to go down here and put some points on the board, preferably a touchdown, I'm sure. Both teams with 3 timeouts. Mike Vrabel patrolling the sidelines for the Titans. He's 55-48 as Titans coach. Doug Peterson is 65-55-1 as Eagles and Jaguars coach. Ethienne with a carry on the left side, and Ethienne will get his first down out to the 45-yard line. Wallace with another tackle. Autry also in on it. Chains move. 1:44 and counting. Now Jacksonville going to get on the ball. Titans playing a 2-deep zone. Lawrence to throw it. Fires complete. Zay Jones contacted inbounds as he makes the catch at the 48. Clock keeps running. We're at 1:22 and counting. Gain of 8 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 2. Their kicker, Brandon McManus, has tremendous field goal range. Lawrence to throw this one, fires, intercepted. Murphy Bunting with his 2nd of the year. Lawrence threw it right to him. There
you go.
Jones was open, and Lawrence just, I guess, either thought Jones was going somewhere else or he just threw a bad ball. A gift. Titans will have it at their own 36, 1st and 10. All 3 timeouts.
Take all of that we could get then, Mike.
They will move the ball forward to the 38. Jones made the tackle on Murphy Bunning, who just looked up and said, "What? All I have to do is catch it." And you wonder if it was inaccurate, is that because of the shoulder injury, at least in part?
There's a chance.
Tannehill throws right side, incomplete. Threw it behind Hopkins. Campbell defending. That was not a good throw.
No, that was on Tannehill all the way.
Oh, my goodness.
Because D-Hop had separation.
And for a minute, it looked like they were going to give the gift right back.
Well, it looked like the ball slipped out of his hands.
A minute 3. Titans 2nd and 10 at their own 38, leading 21-10. Hopkins and Moore to the left, Burks to the right. Burks in single coverage. Jags showing blitz. Now they jump back. Tannehill throws short, completes Spears. Spears has the football at the 40, at the 45, is tackled by Aluakin at the 48-yard line. It is a 1st down. They move the chains. Quick throw. Moore with the catch in Jacksonville territory. Run out of bounds by Johnson at the 47. It's a gain of 5. Clock stop, 43 seconds to go. Kyle Phillips checking in. He has not caught a pass in a game since the Titans won over Carolina here on November 26th. Maybe that'll change. He's wide to the right with Burks. 2nd and 5. Tannehill tries to draw him. Doesn't do it. Resets, takes the direct snap. Has time, it's breaking down, and now he's sacked. Walker with the sack, back to the 45-yard line. Timeout asked for.
Trayvon Walker right around the right tackle.
Tannehill pumped it a second time. And when he did not feel Walker coming. Titans used a timeout with 35 seconds to go. Lost back to the 44-yard line of Tennessee. So it's going to bring up 3rd down 14. I wonder something strange here. You're 5-11. You're not going anywhere. You're winning 21-10. If you pick up something here, do you think about going on 4th down?
Yes.
Okay. I like that answer. Now, obviously, you have to pick up something somewhat significant. You need 8-9 yards, you would think.
Correct. I only had 2 choices on that answer.
Well, you could have said stupid question. Here comes the pressure. Tannehill stepping up, in trouble, flushed out to his right, throws downfield. Phillips couldn't catch it. Incomplete. Herndon defending. Phillips made a nice move to the outside to break it downfield. He didn't have a lot of separation from Herndon, and Herndon is able to tip it into Phillips, not giving him a chance to catch it. That's good play by the former Vanderbilt Commodore, Trey Herndon. Good job by Tannehill to get away and take a shot. Washington to punt with 29 seconds, or Washington to catch this punt with 29 seconds to go. Zentner is going to punt it. Drops the snap. In trouble. And he will be absolutely crushed at the 38-yard line. Perfect snap. Dropped it. And he is tackled by rookie tight end Brenton Strange, meaning the ball will go over to Jacksonville at the Titan 38.
Yeah, that's not what you needed. That was a perfect snap.
Yeah, he just dropped it.
He did.
And then he couldn't figure out what to do with it. Thought about a little bit of a running kick, but Strange was all over him. And here come the Jags with 22 seconds to go. Titans have intercepted Trevor Lawrence twice in this half. Lawrence drops, looks, throws. Ethienne at the 35, to the 30. Ethienne staying on his feet until he gets to the 25-yard line. Jacksonville will use a timeout as Molden makes the tackle.
30-second timeout.
30-second timeout. They're going to reset the game clock to 15 seconds, each team with 2 timeouts. If there was ever a play that told the story of a season, it was right there.
Yeah, it was right there.
That's this year. That is this year. Morgan Cox is the best snapper in the NFL. Not to say that he's perfect, but
that was a perfect snap.
I was going to say that.
Okay, I did.
Thank you. Yeah, that one was, he just dropped it. Lawrence at the Titan 25 with a 1st and 10. Lawrence drops, looks, throws right side. It's caught. Ingram, who really gets belted after little, if any, gain. And they roll the clock. They say he was contacted inbounds, and Peterson has to use a timeout. It's a 1-yard gain. And Peterson will use the timeout. We'll see if they add any time back.
10 seconds. Thank you.
They're going to reset the game clock to 10 seconds. McCrary with the tackle. Jacksonville a little confused. They had run the field goal team out, and now that they know they have 10 seconds, they will take another shot.
They will take another shot, is right.
But these points, if Jacksonville is able to add them, will be totally gifted. You can say re-gifted after the interception. Titans had the ball, good chance to, at the very least, run out the half. And now Mike Vrabel's going to use a timeout. He drops 7 guys inside the 10-yard line, daring Jacksonville to throw it short. Of course, the fear, if you're Jacksonville, becomes, does somebody run around too long trying to score and run out the clock? In a competitive situation, people have been known to do that. A lot of theories in the first half. Sorry about that.
Mike, I like your theories.
A lot of time to think about things.
I like your
Way
theories.
too much time.
Please keep up with your theories.
Oh, my goodness. Titans set to rush 3. They are dropping 8. Everyone inside the 5-yard line.
Need to move that front line up just a little bit.
Second down at 9 at the
There
24. Now they're going to move people up a little bit.
There we go.
Up to the 10. They're going to hand it off to Ethienne. Ethienne inside the 20, inside the 15, and he dives down on his own at the 11. Timeout Jacksonville with 5 seconds to go. Well played by Jacksonville. So here comes McManus, who has already converted a field goal. First score of the game is good from 44 yards. NFL kickers just have gotten so good in this range. This is a 30-yarder. Anything 30 and in, the percentage has been like 97%.
Yeah, they're dead on.
See if the Titans come after McManus. Nearly got an extra point a moment ago. Snap, set, kick is away, and the kick is good. First half is over. Your score, Tennessee 21, Jacksonville 13.
Titans Titans first half action on Titans Radio.
The Titans think they have stopped it. To the end zone. Sack!
Complete coverage. Brought to you by Citgo. Enjoy a clean running engine wherever you go. Top tier, try clean Citgo gasoline. Citgo, let's go together. State water heaters, we do our best work at home, and we have a full line of residential water heaters to prove it. Find an installer near you. Visit statewaterheaters.com. Tennessee Lottery. Since 2004, the lottery has raised more than $6 billion to fund designated education programs. The Tennessee Lottery. Please play responsibly. Injured in a car wreck? Call Hughes & Coleman Injury Lawyers for a free case evaluation at 800-800-4600 or a chance to win 2 club-level tickets to the next Titans home game. Go to titans.hughesandcoleman.com. Titans Radio Halftime, powered by the Tennessee Lottery, is next.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why our agents work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter is known for our award-winning customer service, satisfied customers, and a plan for you. Isn't it time to check Shelter out? Find an agent near you at shelterinsurance.com. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
There's no substitute for experience, the knowledge gained from having been there before, and the passion to share what you know to make everyone around you better. It's true in football. It's true in banking. Titans Checking from Pinnacle. Play hard. Bank easy. Open a Titans checking account with at least $100 and a recurring direct deposit by January 31st, and you could get a $200 Titans Pro Shop gift card, which you can use to customize your own jersey. Details at titansbanking.com. Member FDIC.
South College is a private college offering more than 100 programs and concentrations in areas like physician assistant, nursing, dental hygiene, ultrasound, and surgical technology. Visit south.edu to learn more. That's south.edu. Financial aid including Tennessee Promise, Hope Scholarship, and Veterans Administration's benefits, as well as many other financial aid programs are available for those who qualify. Visit south.edu today. South College, where dreams find direction. South College, proud partner of the Tennessee Titans.
A.O. Smith is your local Middle Tennessee water heating and water filtration expert. They enjoy getting involved with local community events such as Titans football, and nationally is the presenting sponsor of the prestigious Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award every year. Most importantly, A.O. Smith takes pride in always being there for your needs at your home or business. When you need a water heater or water filter, think A.O. Smith and contact us today. To find a local professional installer, visit hotwater.com. That's hotwater.com.
Complete coverage of your Titans keeps coming on Titans Radio Halftime, powered by the Tennessee Lottery, with scores from around the NFL.
In Charlotte, the Tampa Bay Bucks hold a 6-0 halftime lead over the Panthers. Both teams a combined 2 for 15 on third downs. Tampa must win to clinch the NFC South. With the loss, they would be eliminated. Meanwhile, New Orleans and Atlanta both need a win and a Bucks loss to win the division. Tied at 17 in the Superdome, Desmond Ridder 14 of 16 for 231 and 2 touchdowns in the first half. In Minnesota, the Vikings need a win and a lot of help to make the playoffs. They trail the Lions 13-6, but Lions rookie tight end Sam Laporta carted off with a knee injury. The New England Patriots trail the New York Jets at home 6-3 in a battle of already eliminated teams. Jets trying to end a 15-game losing streak to New England. In Cincinnati, the Bengals routing the Browns 24-0. Joe Mixon with over 90 scrimmage yards and 2 total touchdowns in the first half. In the late afternoon slate, 8-8 Seattle needs to win at Arizona, and they need help with a Packers loss to qualify for the postseason. Kickoff will be at noon between Seahawks and Cardinals. The 8-8 Packers host the eliminated Bears. A win would clinch a playoff spot for Green Bay and eliminate the Seahawks. Chiefs and Chargers going head-to-head at 4:25 from SoFi Stadium. The Chiefs have clinched a division title for the 8th consecutive season. The Broncos visit the Raiders, a 4:25 kickoff. Both are out of the playoffs, and the Eagles have lost 4 of their last 5. They can still win the division with a victory at the Giants and a Cowboys loss. Eagles and Giants kick off at 4:25. Meanwhile, Dallas visits Washington, needing only a win to clinch the NFC East and home field advantage. The 9-7 Rams visit the 12-4 49ers. Both teams have clinched a playoff spot, and tonight the AFC East comes down to Hard Rock Stadium. Winner-take-all game. The Dolphins host the Bills. Buffalo can still be eliminated if they fall tonight and the Jaguars win today. Kickoff in Miami at 7:20 on Sunday Night Football. Halftime from Nissan Stadium, the Tennessee Titans 21, the Jacksonville Jaguars 13.
You're listening to Titans Radio Halftime, powered by the Tennessee Lottery. Second half Titans action is just ahead. This is Titans Radio.
104.5 The Zone.
Have you ever covered a carpet stain with a rug? Ignored a leaky faucet? Pretended your half-painted living room is supposed to look like that? Well, you're not alone. We've all got unfinished home projects, but there's an easier way. Thumbtack is the app that makes it easier to care for your home. Pull out your phone, and in just a few taps, search, chat, and book highly rated pros right in your neighborhood. Download Thumbtack and start caring for your home the easier way.
Every sack and big Titans defensive play happens with us.
Sacked! Harold Landry!
Your home for every Titans game is 104.5 The Zone.
When you listen to 3HL, you're going to get a lot. Hijinks, frivolity, what else, Babs?
Information, structure, football talk. We're talking Titans and Vols and Auburn.
Y'all, hey. What you going to get is, so I ain't got no roof. That's what you're going to get. That's definitely true. You're going to get it all with us. You never know what we're going to do, what you're going to hear, because we don't either.
And we want you to call in, be a part of the show. 3 to 6 every day. 3HL, be here.
It's family.
How wrestling really works and how you get the ratings. Eric Bischoff and Conrad Thompson explain on 83 Weeks.
I mean, I dig Jey Uso because he's born out of great storytelling, and he lived up to the opportunity and exceeded it. The LA Knight, he's way up on my list because here's a guy that's been around for almost ever, should have probably quit a half a dozen times, and he just forced his way into their life, and now he's making money hand over fist. That is a story I love.
83 Weeks on YouTube or wherever you listen.
Have you ever wanted to go above and beyond for your community? Volunteering for your local fire or EMS department is your opportunity. Join a family that will serve with you, always have your back, and train you to be the best version of yourself. As a volunteer, you will meet new people, learn new skills, and make a meaningful impact. Learn more at makemeafirefighter.org.
Brent Doherty and Kevin Dyson want to hear from you on 104.5 The Zone.
Titans Radio's halftime report continues from Nissan Stadium, powered by the Tennessee Lottery. Tennessee leads Jacksonville 21-13 at the halftime for Cover 2 with Coach Mack. Coach Mack, very good 30 minutes of football. 3 explosive plays on offense, efficient passing and running, balanced attack there. The defense forces 2 turnovers, only 1 quarterback sack allowed by the offensive line. The only real mistake right now is the Ty Zentner drop snap on the punt attempt. We need 30 more minutes of that kind of football.
Well, they're playing good complementary football, Rhett, and the thing that has to happen, too, they need to continue to take advantage. Trevor Lawrence, seems to be kind of off and on with what he's doing throwing-wise. You need to take advantage of that. They did on the one overthrow on the interception. Could not take advantage on the series going through with that. But the second half now, Jacksonville's going to get the ball first, and you can bet in their locker room they are talking about coming out of Jacksonville of starting fast and trying to get a score this first time they have it. They're down by 8, and so you're going to have to play some of your best football this half by the Tennessee Titans because Jacksonville has everything laying on the line right now.
And these games always are crazy anytime they're played, whether it's in Jacksonville, Florida, or right here at Nissan Stadium. What the Titans really need is more plays from the King.
Jacksonville stacking up the line of scrimmage, expecting Derrick Henry. They get him coming left. Henry turns it up to the 15. Henry to the 10. Henry to the 5. Henry to the end zone. That is the King. Touchdown! Titans for the 90th time in his career. Derrick Henry has run it in.
Yes, he has, and that's your Tennessee Lottery Power Play. It's the Tennessee Lottery's anniversary, and they thought you'd like to find out top prizes of up to $1 million by finding Jumbo Bucks instant games at your nearest Tennessee Lottery retailer today. At halftime, at Nissan Stadium, Tennessee 21, Jacksonville 13.
A lightning-fast halftime powered by the Tennessee Lottery is done. The third quarter begins with your Titans in 2 minutes.
Come on! He's open on your left!
When it comes to having a game plan on the field, Titan fans know which way to turn.
Throw it!
But when it comes to having a plan off the field, Tennesseans have turned to Farm Bureau Health Plans since 1947.
Run!
With health, dental, and vision coverage experts in every county, you can plan on quality coverage for less.
Yeah! Let's go!
Call or visit fbhp.com to find out more. Farm Bureau Health Plans. Plan on us.
No matter where you're headed, Citgo is a good place to start. Whether you're off to the ballpark, dog park, or amusement park, driving range or drive-in theater, Saturday morning soccer or Sunday brunch, Citgo top-tier Tri-Clean gasoline gets you where you're going and keeps your engine running cleaner and smoother along the way. Whether you're traveling near or far, when you start with Citgo, you're good to go. Good to go.
And now for today's winning Cash 3 and Cash 4 numbers from the Tennessee Lottery. The first number is the number you just thought of. The second number is the number you would have picked. The third number is the day of your wedding anniversary. And the fourth number
They're only lucky numbers if you decide to play them. Cash 3 and Cash 4, only from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
A.O. Smith is your local Middle Tennessee water heating and water filtration expert. They enjoy getting involved with local community events such as Titans football, and nationally is the presenting sponsor of the prestigious Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award every year. Most importantly, A.O. Smith takes pride in always being there for your needs at your home or business. When you need a water heater or water filter, think A.O. Smith and contact us today. To find a local professional installer, visit hotwater.com. That's hotwater.com.
From the SeatGeek Broadcast Center inside Booth 7, Nissan Stadium, it's Tennessee and Jacksonville, Week 18, wrapping up the 2023 regular season. Some stats here to note as Titans lead this one 21-13. Ryan Tannehill, 10 of 17, 120 yards and a score. He's found 4 different receivers. Derrick Henry, 9 carries, 70 yards and a score. Tajay Spears, 3 for 25 on the ground and a score. One of the big numbers that stands out to me, though, third down conversions. The Titans 4 of 6 on third down to get this thing rolling. The Titans won the toss. They elected to defer their option to the second half. So Tennessee gets the ball first here for the third quarter to begin. And here to call it like he has all 25 seasons of Titans football, the voice of the Titans, Mike Keith.
Hard to believe that we're finishing 25 years as the Titans today. Even harder to believe in some ways that tomorrow is the 24th anniversary of the Music City Miracle.
Goes fast, doesn't it, Mike?
It really does go fast. A lot of great memories. Seen a bunch of games between these two teams, that's for sure. 59th overall meeting. Of course, there was one famous one in the postseason, an AFC Championship game that the Titans won in Jacksonville 33-14 on January the 22nd, 2000. Amazingly, never been an overtime game between the Titans and the Jags.
And they played a lot of games.
Mm-hmm. So the Titans get the football to begin the second half. Kick goes through the end zone. And here comes the offense back out. Ryan Tannehill started 4 of 4 for 59 yards, finished 10 of 17 for 120 and a touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins also tried a pass to Tannehill, ironically. It was incomplete. Rhett Bryan mentioned to you the rushing statistics, 13 rushes for 95 yards. Titans start off in an offset eye to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Jags with 8 in the box, including a 5-man front. Here's Henry's 10th carry. Not much there, and he somehow gets 2 yards. Running at left guard.
As you call his offset, the fullback who was Chig was offset to the tight end side, which makes it an eye over to the close side, and that was a split dive out of that.
Ojukwu will come in as the extra offensive lineman. He's been doing that for the last 3 games. He will be the tight end on the right side of the line. Wesco is lined up behind him. So they have essentially two tight ends on that side. They give it to Henry again. He finds room up the middle. 40, Henry 50, Henry 40, Henry 30, Henry 20, Henry 10, Henry 5, Henry down at the 4. Cisco with the tackle, but Derrick Henry pops a long one for the Titans as he has just taken it 69 yards.
Oh, that's beautiful to watch.
11 carries, 141 yards, his 41st 100-yard game. The Titans have entered the Pinnacle scoring zone. For more on Titans banking from Pinnacle Financial Partners, visit titansbanking.com. Tannehill gives Henry, met in the backfield and taken down by Jenkins at the 6. Titans lead 21-13. Here comes Spears. Here comes Okonkwo. Henry will come out of the ball game. Henry now with 1,153 yards on the season. Tannehill takes the snap, looks, fires into the end zone. Touchdown! Titans! DeAndre Hopkins!
Wow, Henry Hopkins! What a duo there!
And Tannehill continuing to work his magic against Jacksonville.
All of that, Mike Keith.
I'd say there is going to be panic with Jacksonville about right now.
Just what we talked about, what you brought up coming out of the opening of the second half. Let's keep it on.
And in Pittsburgh and Houston, happy folks. Here's Folk. Kick is up. He's a happy Folk. The kick is good. Titans 28, Jaguars 13. 12:45 to go in the third.
When I retire, I plan on being busy. Bird watching, cooking, traveling. I might even write a book. But I never thought I'd have to plan on being an expert on all things Medicare. Fortunately, with 75 years of experience helping Tennesseans, the experts at Farm Bureau Health Plans helped answer all my Medicare questions. So no matter what I plan on doing next, I understand all my options. Talk to your local representative or visit fbhp.com. Farm Bureau Health Plans. Plan on us.
A.O. Smith is your local Middle Tennessee water heating and water filtration expert. They enjoy getting involved with local community events such as
Tennessee Titans, Nissan turns up and turns out when it counts. For the last 40 years, Nissan is proud to call Nashville home and turn up for our favorite team. Here's to another thrilling football season from your neighbors at Nissan. Tighten up.
Quarterback Ryan Tannehill to DeAndre Hopkins, a 6-yard touchdown. That finishes up in a 4-play, 75-yard drive. 2:15 on the clock. That is your Nissan Drive Summary. Nissan Stadium, home of the Titans. Nissan, official auto partner of the Tennessee Titans.
Jacksonville going to get it back here, down 15 in the third quarter. Titans with 28 on the board. And 28 is their high water mark for the year in terms of points. Did it against Atlanta and at Miami. Bixby is deep. Zentner kicks off. Bixby circles under it at the 2, to the 5, to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, to the 25. He's tackled at the 29. That Derrick Henry run of 69 yards was his longest since the Titans beat Buffalo in that stunning Monday night game 2 years ago. And he had a 76-yard run in that game. So Derrick Henry has come to play today, which we figured he would. Stars get the significance of moments, and Derrick Henry is a star. Lawrence rolling right, throwing, completing to Ingram, and he is hit and knocked out of bounds by McCrary. Not a big gain on the play. As McCrary in good position, ends up being a gain of 1. It'll be 2nd down and 9 as Ingram with another catch, giving him 6 in the game.
Shane Bowen brought pressure from the backside. That was a nice tackle over there by McCrary. Again, get around the legs of that big man on the perimeter.
Jones motions to the right to join Ingram. 2 receivers to the left. Lawrence stays in the shotgun. Lawrence looks right, throws out of the backfield Ethienne. And Wallow, Garrett Wallow hustling over to make a nice tackle and limit him to just a short gain.
Nice space tackle by Wallow. Excellent, excellent. We've seen 2 excellent space tackles on the edge, back-to-back then by the defense.
Gain of 2, it's 3rd down and 7. Jacksonville 3 of 6 on 3rd downs. Crowd gets loud. Lawrence trying to get his guys situated. 5 on the play clock. He gets it settled. He snaps it. Pressure coming. He fires, and the pass is caught. Great catch by Washington. McCrary had good defense, but Washington stayed with it, makes the catch, and Jacksonville has a 1st down out to the 44.
That's a danger of Trevor Lawrence. I mean, that's a franchise quarterback throw then.
Sure was.
That's with a lot of heat in the cylinder, clear to the sideline. That's just a big-time throw.
Good concentration by Washington, too.
Yes.
That's really good coverage. Jacksonville with 10:55 to go in the 3rd. Going to give Ethienne a carry on the right side. He's got a lot of room. Ethienne crosses the 50 and has 10 yards down to the Titans' 46, where Al Shire will get him on the ground. Let's see what they're going to say about this spot. They're going to call him short. It'll be 2nd down and a half yard. Ethienne has run the ball efficiently in this game, 11 carries, 46 yards. Give him another shot. He's hit, taken down. Murphy Bunting takes him down for a loss of a yard.
That's really a solid play by a corner there on corner support. Solid play. They run that play, leaving the corner unblocked, expecting the running back to run over him or make him miss. Neither one of those things happened.
Murphy Bunting, not a small guy, 6 feet, 195 pounds, and he's a good tackler. 3rd down and a full yard. Empty backfield for Lawrence. Now Ethienne will motion into the backfield. Left hip of Lawrence. They give it to him on the right side. I don't know. He got a yard and then got driven backwards as Keandre Coburn made the tackle. They're going to say it's enough for a 1st down. Not by much. Coburn went through there, got him, and just couldn't get him on the ground quickly enough.
Well, you talk about Ethienne in the first half, how strong he is in his lowers. There's an example of it right then.
Ethienne was injured on the play. He has to come out. Looks like he may have twisted his ankle. So Bigsby is in with 8:55 to go in the 3rd. 1st and 10 at the Titan 45. Lawrence to throw it. Fires right side, incomplete. Intended for Zay Jones. Murphy Bunting defending, but Autry.
Yeah. I was going to say that there was a big tree in front of that throw there in Danico Autry.
Autry had dropped into the flat, and then leaped into the air, and I think probably is the man who caused that pass to be inaccurate.
You're correct.
Titans with 5 defensive backs on 2nd down and 10. Lawrence with a full blitz coming. Fires incomplete as he is wide and out of bounds, intending it for Ridley. Murphy Bunting defending again.
Yeah, the Titans brought that pressure right in his face. He hurried that throw then, Mike. The pressure didn't get to him, but it bothered him.
Titans 28, Jaguars 13. More pressure. Lawrence firing incomplete, and there's a flag. The flag is thrown in the vicinity of Murphy Bunting. Now 2 flags, and they're going to call pass interference on Tennessee.
Pass interference. Defense, number 0. The ball we placed at the spot of the foul, automatic first down.
Murphy Bunting took an elbow in under his face mask from Ingram. And then as he rallied to sort of steady himself, he bumped into Ingram, and that's what the call was. At the 36, it's a first down. Lawrence with a blitz coming. Fires. Incomplete, intended for Ingram. He felt Alshire and did not make the catch.
Exactly right. Felt that pressure, too. That was a sidearm throw quick.
Lawrence 17 of 25 for 194, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. He is currently without Ethienne in the backfield. He has Dearness Johnson. 2 receivers to the left. Titans show blitz again. Now they jump out. Now here they come. Give Johnson, and he is hit and decked. The blitzing Alshire, a Florida native, gets there to knock Dearness Johnson down for -1.
Shane Bowen's doing a nice job of mixing up his pressure, coming from open side to closed side and bringing that second level defender. That's nice.
On 3rd and 11, here's Heat. Lawrence firing, got it complete to Ingram, but well short of the first down. Edmonds with an excellent tackle at the 32. So Jacksonville probably going to go for it here on what will be 4th down and a short 7, long 6, whatever you want to call it. Titans lead 28-13. Big moment in the game midway through the 3rd quarter. Lawrence and company, 13 of 26 on the year on 4th downs. Lawrence firing, completing to Zay Jones. Not even close. Tackle at the 29 by the hard-hitting Elijah Molden, and the ball goes over on downs. Titan football leading 28-13. 7:09 to go in the 3rd. Who says it doesn't count?
Complete Titans coverage happens here all 4 quarters. This is Titans Radio.
104.5 The Zone.
The NFL playoffs are almost here, and it all starts with Super Wildcard Weekend, presented by Verizon.
Give me everything you got!
12 teams, 6 games, 3 days, and one epic weekend that kicks off with a Saturday doubleheader, followed by a Sunday tripleheader, and ends with a Wild Card Monday.
Unbelievable!
The road to Super Bowl 58 starts January 13th.
Okay, so how weird does it feel to be called someone's fiance? The first time you hear it, you do a double take. Your heart kind of flutters, and before you know it, you go from, let's just enjoy this moment, to, we're planning a fall wedding. That's where Zola comes in. Zola has everything you need to plan your wedding in one place and have fun along the way. From free planning tools like a customizable checklist and website to a venue and vendor discovery tool that matches you with your dream team, everything on Zola is designed to make your wedding journey as easy as possible. And with invites that can be completely customized and a wedding registry packed with gifts you actually want, Zola takes you from save our date to thanks so much without breaking a sweat. From getting engaged to getting married, Zola has everything you need to plan your wedding in one place. Start planning at Zola.com. That's ZOLA.com.
How wrestling really works and how you get the ratings. Eric Bischoff and Conrad Thompson explain on 83 Weeks.
I mean, I dig Jey Uso because he's born out of great storytelling and he lived up to the opportunity and exceeded it. The LA Knight, he's way up on my list because here's a guy that's been around for almost ever, should have probably quit a half a dozen times, and he just forced his way into their life. And now he's making money hand over fist. That is a story I love.
83 Weeks on YouTube or wherever you listen.
Go inside the zone on 104.5 The Zone TV.
Have you ever been in the zone?
Yes.
It's an amazing feeling, right?
That's an out-of-body feeling.
It's an out-of-body experience.
104.5 The Zone TV. Live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. HL with Brent Doherty, Don Davenport, and Ron Slay. Weekdays starting at 3 on 104.5 The Zone.
Titans take over on downs at their own 29-yard line, still leading by 15, 7:09 to go in the third quarter. Titans offset the eye to the right. Derrick Henry, 12 carries, 139 yards. Here's carry number 13. On the left side, he steps out of tackles. He ramps forward, not only across the 30, but out to the 35 and the 36. Campbell with the tackle as we pause 10 seconds for station identification. 25 seasons of Titans football has happened here. This is Titans Radio.
This is your official home for Titans football. Touchdown, Titans! WGFX FM Gallatin, Nashville. 104.5 The Zone.
Titans in the pistol on 2nd and 3 at the 36. Give. Henry starts right, comes back to the left. Not much. Maybe a half yard as he is driven backward. Campbell and Lloyd combined. Here comes Spears and Okonkwo. Titans scored to start the second half. Henry set it up with a 69-yard run, and then Tannehill hit Hopkins for 6 yards. Must get the ball to the 39. Third down and a short 3. Tannehill empties the backfield. Jags show pressure. They did a lineman flinch.
False start. Offense, number 75. 5-yard penalty, third down.
Wow.
Yeah, that's just, wow.
Third down and 8. Titans are 4 of 6 on third downs in this game. Three receivers to the right, Moore, Burks, and now Hopkins goes left. Jags rush 4. Tannehill throwing, incomplete. Moore couldn't handle a throw that was slightly behind him. And so the Titans go 3 and out. And now Skoronski is mixing it up along with Brewer. And the Jaguars are going to get the ball back with 5:20 to go in the third.
Can't have those self-inflicted wounds like that false start. 3rd and 3 is a hell of a lot different. 3rd and 8.
Washington is deep. Zentner is the man who's set to punt it for the Titans. Snap is good. Zentner's punt is away. Wobbler, returnable. From the 24, Washington looks for a block. He's got to the 30, to the 35, and out of bounds. He's taken down out of bounds by Mike Brown. I think that was incidental. Jaguars get it back, even after they don't make the fourth down 3 plays earlier. Titans still lead by 15.
Titans football. Bam! Now in season number 25. This is Titans Radio.
104.5 The Zone.
Great game days start with a winning tailgate. The kind that includes a Ford F-150 truck. With available features like Pro Power onboard, F-150 works like a mobile generator. So plug in your TV, your speakers, your blender, and fire up that grill. Because with Ford F-150, greatness starts here. Check out F-150 at your Mid-South Ford dealer today. See owner's manual for important operating instructions.
Did you know R.J. Young has been in the game for over 60 years and we've partnered with your Tennessee Titans since the beginning? R.J. Young is more than just copiers. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, IT services, and beyond. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you money through bundling, and our dedicated specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the winning strategy. And don't forget our We Make It Right guarantee. Your satisfaction is our end zone. Schedule your free consultation now at rjyoung.com/Titans.
LRS is Nashville's local portable restroom expert for your construction and event needs. From porta potties to sinks to restroom trailers and even storage containers, LRS has what it takes to provide exceptional service. LRS delivers the highest level of customer service with the right equipment to fit the needs of your event or construction needs. Partner with an award-winning industry leader at LRS today and call for a quote at 615-350-8480. Again, that's 615-350-8480. LRS, Nashville's local MVP for portable restrooms and dumpsters.
As head coach of the Tennessee Titans, I understand how important it is to move without pain. If you've been experiencing back and neck pain that's gotten worse, now is the time to huddle up with the spine specialist at Ascension St. Thomas. From the routine to the complex, including non-surgical and minimally invasive surgery options, get back in the game with the winning spine doctors and care teams at Ascension St. Thomas, the official healthcare partner of the Tennessee Titans.
Blaine and Mickey. Weekdays at 1 p.m. on 104.5 The Zone.
Jaguars will start at their own 37-yard line, trailing 28-13, 5 minutes, 8 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Bigsby remains the back. He's behind Lawrence in the pistol. Going to give Bigsby a crack at it. And he goes across the 40 to the 42-yard line at right guard. Bolden with the tackle. So 2nd down and 5 upcoming. You're listening to Titans Radio from the SeatGeek Broadcast Center. SeatGeek, the official ticketing partner of the Tennessee Titans. Download the SeatGeek app today. On 2nd and 5, Lawrence. Firing. Got it complete to Ingram into Titan territory at the 45-yard line. Wallow and Guerrer combined to get him on the ground.
Just a little choice route out of the slot. Had Ingram split out to the slot. Little choice route there for the first down.
One of Ingram's most effective receptions today. His 8 for 48 yards. Titans kind of held him in check. A lot of catches. Yep.
They're going to keep throwing it to him, Mike.
Lawrence, quick screen, left side, and it's Ridley. And Murphy Bunting does a great job fighting through the block and bumping him out of bounds after he picks up, I think they're saying just about a yard. It's where they're going to spot it at the 44. That's good defense by Murphy Bunting.
That's a great job playing through the blocker and really taking the blocker and throwing him back into the screen man.
3.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Lawrence Going to give Ethienne a carry on the left side, and he is decked by Alshire for no gain. So Ethienne, after being out of the game for a while, promptly greeted with a hard hit, and it'll be 3rd down and 9.
Good trigger play by Aziz.
Alshire has had a really good day. Outside of one play, the defense has played well. Lawrence in the shotgun on 3rd and 9. 3 receivers to the right. Lawrence looking that way, all the way, rolling and firing downfield. Got it complete. Ingram inside the 30, makes the catch. Edmonds with the tackle, but he makes it all the way to the 27, gain of 17 and a 1st down.
Trevor Lawrence was able to get out of the cylinder there and was completely unencumbered with a whole lot of turf between the hash and the sideline for him to throw that football.
2:15 and counting in the 3rd. Jacksonville down 28-13. 2 receivers either side. Titans in a 4-man front. Now Washington motions right. Now Yo-Yo motions back left. Throw, Ethienne makes the catch on a swing route out of the backfield, is hit and dropped immediately by Wallow after picking up 3 yards.
Good job by Wallow. Stayed right in phase with that back coming out of the backfield.
Second down and 7. Two receivers to the left. Lawrence looking that way, throwing that way. Nice one-hand catch and out of bounds at the 18-yard line. It's Ridley. McCrary defending. It'll be 3rd down and 1. Ramon Foster, Pinnacle sideline report. I see they're working on Marlon Davidson.
Yes, Mike. It looked like he caught a bad slinger down his right arm. That's the way those work. They go from your neck down to your digits, and he's just working, trying to get it right. Talking to the trainer, but he has his helmet on, Mike. He may be back in shortly.
Thank you, Ramon. On 3rd down and 1. They're going to run Ethienne at left guard, and he has the 1st down to the 15. Alshire with the tackle. So here we are in this situation where the Titans defense has been so good this year. 59th red zone trip for an opponent, only 22 touchdowns to this point, and that's what they need again here. Keep them out of the end zone.
Keep them out of the end zone is right, Mike.
Ramon with an excellent read on Marlon Davidson. He's back in the Titans defensive line. Final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Lawrence to pass. Looking, firing, out of the end zone and incomplete. Intended for Ridley, defended by McCrary. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll go to the other end with 15 minutes remaining. Titans 28, Jaguars 13.
Oh, did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did? Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
You can learn a lot from Titans games and from sports in general. Whether you're a player or a fan, you learn about toughness, hard work, and never giving up. After a serious injury, those are the things that are going to help you move forward. And at Hughes & Coleman, those are the values we'll use to help you do it. Get Hughes & Coleman, the official injury lawyers of the Tennessee Titans. 800-800-4600. Principal office, Nashville, Tennessee.
Is your phone plan messing with your savings plan? Don't get stuck paying for things you don't want. With Verizon, you only pay for what you need. And for a limited time, when you bring your own phones to a Verizon store, you'll get an amazing price on your plan. Plus, you'll save on things you actually love, like the Netflix and Max with Ads bundle. And it's on our award-winning 5G network. Bring your phones to your Verizon store today for an incredible deal. A better plan to save is Verizon. Additional terms and conditions apply.
Only the fourth quarter remains, and Lucas Panzica updates the scores across the league. Now on Titans Radio.
In the NFC South, the Tampa Bay Bucks lead the Carolina Panthers 9-0 in the fourth quarter. If the Bucks hang on for the win, they will clinch the NFC South. New Orleans pulling away from Atlanta at home. It's 31-17. Rashid Shaheed's 39-yard touchdown catch made it a 14-point game. Detroit all over Minnesota, 20-6. Vikings on the verge of elimination. Lions tight end Sam Laporta was carted off with an ankle injury. Cincinnati blanking Cleveland in the fourth quarter. It's 31-0. And the New York Jets lead the New England Patriots 6-3 on a snowy day at Gillette Stadium.
Here it is Tennessee 28, Jacksonville 13. The Jaguars have outgained the Titans by 20 yards, 308 to 288. Titans 172 on the ground, 116 through the air. Jags 66 on the ground, 242 through the air. Jags have one time of possession, 26-45 to 18-15, but they've turned it over twice. Big story of the game, Derrick Henry, 14 carries, 147 yards. And his longest run in over 2 years, 69 yards. Jags have 2nd and 10 at the Titan 14 as the fourth quarter commences. Lawrence looking, firing toward the end zone. Ingram is there to make the catch. Touchdown Jacksonville. He beat Wallace. And 5 seconds into the fourth quarter, the Jags are an extra point away from making this a one-score game.
Yeah, as you said, he beat Wallace down there. Got way too much separation from him on that throw.
McManus with a very important extra point try. Right now it's a 9-point game. Snap, set, kick, and the kick is good. 28-20 as Jacksonville completes the scoring drive. 10 plays, 63 yards, 5:13 off the clock. Ingram, 14-yard touchdown pass from Trevor Lawrence. Ingram in the game, 10 catches, 79 yards, and a score. Ingram on the season now with 114 catches.
Well, I mean, the guy is just an unbelievable weapon, and you know that that's one of the guys they're going to lean on.
But now the offense needs to come through for this defense.
Absolutely, Mike. Absolutely.
The Titans minus 76 in point differential in the second half of games this year. That is the worst in the NFL. Right now, they're dead even. They led by 8 at the half. They lead by 8 now. But the offense has had answers today. 7 plays, 75 yards. 8 plays, 75 yards. 4 plays, 75 yards. Their only drive shorter than that came after the Terrell Edmonds interception. That was a 36-yard touchdown drive. Moore is going to let it go, and the Titans will start 1st and 10 at the 25. If you're calling defense right now for Jacksonville, you're Mike Caldwell, Dave McGinnis. I mean, aren't you trying to force the Titans to pass right here?
No, you're going to heat it up. You're going to heat it up. You're going to see a stacked line of scrimmage.
Tannehill, 11 of 19 for 126. Titans open with Spears in the backfield on the left hip of Tannehill. Tannehill dumps it short. Spears turns the corner and is able to make some positive yardage. Campbell forces him out of bounds. Gain of 3 yards to the 28. It'll be 2nd down at 7.
He walked 8 men down in the box then. He had a 4-man rush then. I expect him to start as I said, turning up that heater pretty quick.
Clouds have returned on this Sunday afternoon in Nashville. Henry back in the game. Jags with 9 in the box. Henry takes the handoff, is met at the line of scrimmage, and will back it forward for about a yard. It'll bring up 3rd down and 6. Tackle made by Fatakasi.
There was a run pressure then from the Titans' right side.
Spears back in. Titans need to pick up a 3rd down. 4 of 7 in the game. Sorry, Coach.
No. I was just going to say, Titans offense needs to stay on the field here.
Phillips and Burks to the left. Hopkins and Okonkwo to the right. Jaguars showing blitz. Here they come. Tannehill firing. It's caught. Sliding grab near the 40-yard line by Phillips, and a 1st down for the Titans with Campbell defending. That's Phillips' first catch since November 26th.
That's big to keep the chains moving, and they had a buzz player. When I say buzz player, he's buzzing out underneath in that zone coverage, underneath the flat. Really, really good throw. Nice concentration by Phillips.
In that situation, is Tannehill looking for him all the way?
Yes.
Okay. Pistol formation. Titans at the 39. Tannehill. Quick throw right side Hopkins. Runs into the tackler and takes him on to jam himself forward to the 43. Williams credited with the stop, but it's a gain of right at let's see. I think I'll put this down. At the 43. So it's a gain of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 6. Twelve and a half minutes to go in the game. Titans lead 28-20. Tannehill under center. Again, 9 in the box. Tannehill, play fake, looking, firing, and it is intercepted. Cisco, midfield. Cisco 40, Cisco 30, and he is run out of bounds by Tannehill before he reaches the 25. Tannehill, in that situation, maybe just sort of zeroed in on Hopkins too much.
Well, it was a single-man route. I mean, they had brought pressure. He was man-to-man. It was a deep dagger or dig across the middle. You can look at it right here. The corner sloughed off, and the free safety drove it.
28-yard line is where they spotted Jacksonville with their first takeaway of the day. Trailing by 8 with a chance. Their playoff hopes were on life support, and now they're right back in this thing. Ethienne with the carry on the left side. Cuts it up well. Makes 5 yards down to the 23-yard line. Key with the tackle. 2nd and 5. Crowd has stayed involved all day today.
Yeah, they've been into it.
Tight end to the left, 2 tight ends to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Now Ingram goes wide to the left. Murphy Bunting's got him. Swing out of the backfield. Ethienne, bam! O-T-I-S. Otis Reese with the hit. No gain on the play.
Nice trigger play by Otis Reese, man. Right on point.
Man, he can hit, Coach.
Because he can run fast, and he's not afraid to go through it.
3rd down and 5 at the 23. About to go under 11 minutes remaining. Johnson in the backfield with Lawrence. Lawrence takes the snap. Looking. Throws. Incomplete. intended for Ingram, and Wallace batted it away. But there is a flag down inside the 5. And this is going to negate an excellent play by Kayvon Wallace.
That was a great play by Kayvon Wallace. They had to call it somewhere else, right?
Prior to the pass, holding, defense, number 0. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
They sure did, Coach. They got him deep.
Yep.
We said before the game, this officiating crew, 26 pass interference penalties, 21 defensive holding penalties. Not a good crew if you're a defensive back.
Nope.
Gonna go Wildcat here and snap it directly to Ethienne. He's going around left end to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, to the end zone, but there are flags down. Multiple flags down at the 17.
Holding, offense, number 85. 10-yard penalty, first down.
So from the 18, it will be moved back to the 28. The Jags will have first and 20 with 10:39 remaining. Trailing 28-20. Trevor Lawrence, 26 of 35 for 256. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Ridley, 6 catches for 106 and a touchdown. Ingram, 10 for 79 and a touchdown. Ethienne, 5 for 30. Lawrence sees his coach step in and ask for timeout with 10:13 remaining. So Jacksonville having to use a timeout here, their first of the second half. You absolutely hate to use a timeout here. You're listening to Titans Radio from the SeatGeek Broadcast Center. SeatGeek, the official ticketing partner of the Tennessee Titans. Download the SeatGeek app today. Tomorrow night, this very place, Titans Radio 6 Central, the wrap-up edition of the season. The Mike Vrabel Show, but it's really more of a year-end review as we wind it up, start to look ahead to the offseason. 6 to 7 Central Time tomorrow night. We hope you'll join us here on Titans Radio. 10:14 remaining in the game. They've put a second back on the clock. Empty backfield for Lawrence on 1st and 20. Titans show blitz. Here they come. Quick throw. Zay Jones makes the catch. Murphy Bunting with the tackle inside the 20 at the 17. So it'll be 2nd down and 9.
Empty set there. They got a man zone declaration. That's why they threw the quick out over there. Man coverage on the far side.
Lawrence sees the side judge come in. The football got kicked, so they have to reset it. Now we'll wind it ready for play. 25 on the play clock. Titans defense jumping around. Lawrence in the shotgun. He drops, he throws quickly right side. Zay Jones makes the catch, and he is going to be tackled at the 10 by Reese. So it'll be 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Jacksonville coming with a big unit here, including their hardest runner, Bixby. Crowd gets loud on 3rd and 2. Bixby on the left hip of Lawrence. Bunch set of 3 receivers to the left as Bixby moves to the right. They will give Bixby the carry. He will make the first down, pushing his way forward to the 7-yard line. Titans stack him up, but not before that good push. Got him the 3 yards. Davidson with the tackle. Jacksonville overcomes the penalty and continues to pile it forward.
Need a stand here.
Jones, Washington, and Ridley to the left. Ingram is a standing tight end to the right. Lawrence takes the snap, looks, fires toward the end zone, incomplete. He was going for Ridley. Guerrer defending. Pass was too wide. It's going to be 2nd and goal at the 7. Clock stopped with 8:02 to go.
Yeah, 3-man stack. He was going for Ridley over there, as you called on the corner route. Just threw it a little bit wide. I think Ridley might have cut that thing off short too, Mike.
Lawrence not 100% today, but certainly giving his team a chance with a great effort. Empty backfield. Titans have not sacked him. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Lawrence firing, caught. Zay Jones tries to stretch the ball. He does not get it in the end zone. He is down at the 1. Tackle made by Murphy Bunting. 3rd and goal at the 1. Jacksonville coming big. Extra offensive lineman. Hance is going to check in. He will report eligible, and the Titans are going ginormous. They are running an extra defensive lineman and 2 more linebackers in there, taking defensive backs out of the game. They are set up to push Trevor Lawrence forward. Split backs behind Lawrence. He's trying to run around right in. He throws out of the end zone. Titans defended it well.
What a nice job then, Mike.
Now 4th and goal at the 1. And here comes Bigsby. He is their short yardage back. Hance will report as eligible again. 4th and goal at the 1. 7:14 remaining in the game. I formation. Lawrence under center. He takes the snap. He tries to sneak. He reaches the ball. I don't think he got it in. It's been picked up by the Titans. He used his 6'5" frame to try to do a basketball stretch. No signal. He lost the ball, and the Titans have it. Let's see what the official says here.
Moving on the field that the runner was down short of the goal line. Tennessee's ball, 1st down.
Wow, what a stand! A goal line stand by the Titans. We'll see if the Jaguars challenge. Timeout on the field.
Game day deals are happening now at your local Priceless Foods. This week, score a great deal on 10 to 14.1 ounce red gold tomatoes, just 88 cents. You'll also find an array of fresh quality meats hand cut every day by our team of butchers and a full variety of farm fresh fruits and vegetables. Visit mypricelessfoods.com or download the My Priceless Foods app for digital coupon savings and weekly specials. Get more groceries for lower prices every day at Priceless Foods.
Anticipate each challenge. Make a quick response. Capitalize on every opportunity and win. Greatness won't wait. It's true in football. It's true in banking. Titans Checking from Pinnacle. Play hard. Bank easy. Open a Titans checking account with at least $100 and a recurring direct deposit by January 31st. And you could get a $200 Titans Pro Shop gift card, which you can use to customize your own jersey. Details at titansbanking.com. Member FDIC.
You can learn a lot from Titans games and from sports in general. Whether you're a player or a fan, you learn about toughness, hard work, and never giving up. After a serious injury, those are the things that are going to help you move forward. And at Hughes & Coleman, those are the values we'll use to help you do it. Get Hughes & Coleman, the official injury lawyers of the Tennessee Titans. 800-800-4600. Principal office, Nashville, Tennessee.
In Nashville, we turn up. We turn up the volume with the latest tech. We turn up the game with sumptuous leather seating. We turn up the excitement with 400 horsepower. As the official auto partner of the Tennessee Titans, Nissan turns up and turns out when it counts. For the last 40 years, Nissan is proud to call Nashville home and turn up for our favorite team. Here's to another thrilling football season from your neighbors at Nissan. Tighten up.
On the play, 4th and 1, Trevor Lawrence took his 6'6" frame and tried to stretch the football with an initial jump. He wasn't close. He was driven backward, appeared to land on top of a teammate, so he was not down. He tried to get there a second time, and he came up just short. So the Titans start on the 1 foot line with 7:13 to go, still leading 28-20.
What a defensive stand, Mike. What a defensive stand.
Jacksonville going to try to pin Tennessee. Titans coming with 6 offensive linemen as Ojukwu is in there on the right side. Henry standing 7 yards deep in the end zone. Did Tennessee draw him off sides? Penalty marker down. I think they may have gotten Hamilton.
Encroachment, defense, number 52. 5-yard penalty, first down.
And then it appeared that Rupsich reached his hand across and popped him on the shoulder to confirm it.
2 things. Great discipline by the offensive front. Nice job with the hard count.
Second, make that 1st and 5 at the 5 and 1 foot line. Henry now 2 yards deep in the end zone. Jacksonville run blitzing. Here's Henry up the middle. And he comes crashing forward out very close to the first down. I think he's got it as he is just beyond the 10. Aluakin makes the tackle, and it is a first down for Tennessee. Taking their time, the Titans, with 6:35 to go, still 10 on the play clock. The veteran Tannehill takes the snap, play fake, rolling right, looking, can't find anything, fires downfield. Now there's Moore with the catch at the 25, and he is taken down inbounds at the 29-yard line by Lloyd.
2 things, great completion, nice job, and keep the clock rolling.
They'll say his knee touched at the 27 and pull it back, but it is indeed another first down for the Titans. We go under 6 minutes to play. Jacksonville in territory now where they're going to have to start thinking about using their final 2 timeouts. They have 8 in the box as Henry gets the carry on the left side. He's grabbed by the face mask and taken down. He wanted a call, no gain. Robertson Harris with the tackle. That's unbelievable. They give Henry a yard. They've just shown the replay. That is so bad.
That is professional malpractice. These guys are horrible.
Jacksonville not getting lined up. Tannehill getting his team on the ball as Jacksonville scatters. Quick screens. Hopkins spins out of a tackle at the 30. Looking for room, is taken down at the 31-yard line with 4:52 to go. Gain of 3 on the play. It'll make it 3rd down and 6. Titans must get it beyond the 37-yard line. Titans in the game 5 of 8 on 3rd downs. One of the reasons that they lead 28-20. See what the Jags have for him defensively. In the shotgun, Tannehill. Tannehill pumps, throws. Phillips being pushed forward across the 35, very close to the first down. Skoronski was there. Several other Titans there. And it is a first down. Look at them go to work for little Phillips. As he's hit by Jenkins, everybody with the Titans threw him forward for a massive pickup, which is a first down. Unbelievable effort. Tennessee wants it more than Jacksonville right now.
Well, Tennessee needs to go take it.
Tannehill. Going to give Henry a carry. He's met in the backfield, spins away, still driving forward, and tackled at the 34. Timeout Jacksonville with 3:20 to go. So the Titans lose 3 on the play. They lead by 8 in the 4th.
From Eddie.
McNair goes cross sweep. George coming left.
To Derrick.
With a stiff arm. Throws a man down.
The Titans legends play here. This is Titans Radio.
104.5 The Zone.
Have you ever covered a carpet stain with a rug? Ignored a leaky faucet? Pretended your half-painted living room is supposed to look like that? Well, you're not alone. We've all got unfinished home projects, but there's an easier way. Thumbtack is the app that makes it easier to care for your home. Pull out your phone, and in just a few taps, search, chat, and book highly rated pros right in your neighborhood. Download Thumbtack and start caring for your home the easier way.
The NFL playoffs are almost here, and it all starts with Super Wildcard Weekend, presented by Verizon.
Give me everything you got!
12 teams, 6 games, 3 days, and one epic weekend that kicks off with a Saturday doubleheader, followed by a Sunday tripleheader, and ends with a Wildcard Monday.
Unbelievable!
The road to Super Bowl 58 starts January 13th.
Have you ever wanted to go above and beyond for your community? Volunteering for your local fire or EMS department is your opportunity. Join a family that will serve with you, always have your back, and train you to be the best version of yourself. As a volunteer, you will meet new people, learn new skills, and make a meaningful impact. Learn more at makemeafirefighter.org.
You can easily stream 104.5 The Zone while in your home or office.
Hey.
Get the best Titans coverage live on Alexa.
Hey.
Just say, Alexa, play 104.5 The Zone. Hear every Nashville SC match right here.
Devilberg with the right foot, and Jacob Devilberg, in stoppage time, scores for Nashville.
Your home for the Nashville Soccer Club is 104.5 The Zone. Great Blaine Bishop talks Titans with Mickey Ryan. Weekdays starting at 1 p.m. on 104.5 The Zone.
Second down and 13 for the Titans at their own 34, 3:20 remaining. Titans lead 28-20. Tannehill under center, Henry's the back. Tannehill changes the play. Gives Henry, looking for room. He doesn't find much. He finds a yard, and Jacksonville will use their final timeout with 3:15 remaining as Hamilton makes the tackle. Timeout on the field. Titans are going to face 3rd down and 12 when we return.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why our agents work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter is known for our award-winning customer service, satisfied customers, and a plan for you. Isn't it time to check Shelter out? Find an agent near you at shelterinsurance.com. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
In Nashville, we turn up. We turn up the volume with the latest tech. We turn up the game in sumptuous leather seating. We turn up the excitement with 400 horsepower. As the official auto partner of the Tennessee Titans, Nissan turns up and turns out when it counts. For the last 40 years, Nissan is proud to call Nashville home and turn up for our favorite team. Here's to another thrilling football season from your neighbors at Nissan. Tighten up.
Game day deals are happening now at your local Priceless Foods. This week, score a great deal on 10 to 14.1 ounce red gold tomatoes, just 88 cents. You'll also find an array of fresh quality meats hand-cut every day by our team of butchers and a full variety of farm fresh fruits and vegetables. Visit mypricelessfoods.com or download the My Priceless Foods app for digital coupon savings and weekly specials. Get more groceries for lower prices every day at Priceless Foods.
No matter where you're headed, Citgo is a good place to start. Whether you're off to the ballpark, dog park, or amusement park, driving range or drive-in theater, Saturday morning soccer, or Sunday brunch, Citgo top-tier Tri-Clean gasoline gets you where you're going and keeps your engine running cleaner and smoother along the way. Whether you're traveling near or far, when you start with Citgo, you're good to go. Good to go.
You're listening to Titans Radio from the SeatGeek Broadcast Center. SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the Tennessee Titans. Download the SeatGeek app today. Third down and closer to 11. Jacksonville out of timeouts. Henry going to stay on the field. 19 carries, 153 yards in this game. And so Derrick Henry has now surpassed 9,500 yards in his Titans career. You figure you have to run the ball here, right?
Clock.
That's my point. The last thing you need is an incomplete pass.
Clock.
Because they need a touchdown and a two-point conversion. Titans in an eye. Jags think they're going to run it. They have 9 in the box. Tannehill, play fake, looking, stepping up. And he is going to be taken down back at the 30-yard line. Not the end of the world because that actually runs more time. Allen now has 17 and a half sacks. And so 2:53 on the clock, still 24 on the play clock. So you roughly need to snap it at about 2:28. Need a good punt from Zentner here with Washington deep.
And good coverage.
Now down to 2.5 minutes. They snap it at 2:28. This is a great punt. Spiral that turns over. It's very high. Washington to his left. In trouble. Oh, he's just decked at the 25. All the way down to 2:18. So from the time the ball was snapped on the play that featured the sack to the time the punt return ended, that took 57 seconds off the clock.
That's perfect clock management then, Mike. Facing 3rd and 13, that's perfect clock management.
He was only going to throw it if the receiver were wide open. So here we go. Titans 28, Jaguars 20, 2:18 left. Jags out of timeouts. Lawrence feeling heat, steps up, he'll run it. Lawrence to the 25, to the 30, and he's tackled at the 33 by Edmonds on a play that should take us close to the 2-minute warning, and it will. High drama in Week 18. 2 minutes remaining. Titans 28, Jaguars 20.
Start your Titans week off right Monday nights at 6 with the Mike Vrabel Show, presented by Farm Bureau Health Plans. Hear the head coach as they head into another game week on the Mike Vrabel Show, presented by Farm Bureau Health Plans, Monday nights at 6 on Titans Radio.
As head coach of the Tennessee Titans, I understand how important it is to move without pain. If you've been experiencing back and neck pain that's gotten worse, now is the time to huddle up with the spine specialist at Ascension St. Thomas. From the routine to the complex, including non-surgical and minimally invasive surgery options, get back in the game with the winning spine doctors and care teams at Ascension St. Thomas, the official healthcare partner of the Tennessee Titans.
Start your Titans week off right Monday nights at 6 with the Mike Vrabel Show, presented by Farm Bureau Health Plans. Hear the head coach as they head into another game week on the Mike Vrabel Show, presented by Farm Bureau Health Plans, Monday nights at 6 on Titans Radio.
When it's all on the line, you turn to the strong, the stable, the unwavering. To those with a history of raising their performance to meet the moment. It's true in football. It's true in banking. Titans Checking from Pinnacle. Play hard. Bank easy. Open a Titans checking account with at least $100 and a recurring direct deposit by January 31st. And you could get a $200 Titans Pro Shop gift card, which you can use to customize your own jersey. Details at titansbanking.com. Member FDIC.
It's just a few cocktails at happy hour.
There aren't any cops around. After every game, we always have a few. It's no big deal.
It was just a few drinks. I'm good.
Hey, I can hold my liquor.
I drink and drive all the time.
If you put away some drinks, put away your keys. Fans don't let fans drive drunk.
Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
As we begin the final 2 minutes from Nissan Stadium, Tennessee leads Jacksonville 28-20, trying to hang on for what would be their first AFC South Division win of the year. We'll have stats, scores, and a full recap of Titans and Jaguars. Titans Radio's Locker Room Report is coming up in a few minutes.
Titans lead the series 34-24. They've won 18 out of 28 at Nissan Stadium, 16 out of 30 at Everbank Stadium. And as we mentioned earlier, this is the 59th meeting, but there has never been an overtime game. 2 minutes remaining. Second down and 2, Jacksonville at the 33. Trevor Lawrence trying to lead his team to a second straight AFC South championship. Takes the snap. Lawrence feels some heat, fires deep downfield. Ridley is there. Incomplete. Just a little too far. 1:53 to go. 3rd and 2 upcoming. Molden was defending.
I'll tell you what, that ball was in the air a long time, Mike.
Ridley got both hands on it. Maybe both sets of fingertips on it, to be precise. Here's 3rd and 2. Ain't like they're going to punt, so they've got 2 downs. Titans show blitz. Here they come. Lawrence firing. Incomplete. Intended for Tim Jones. 4th and 2. Guerrer was defending. 1:50 remaining. I love this crowd. This is fantastic.
This crowd is outstanding.
They have had the best time today. They know ball. 3rd and 2. Make that 4th and 2. And Tennessee will use a timeout. Vrabel wants to make sure he has everything as set as possible. Titans have 2 timeouts remaining.
They got Ingram split out really wide over there.
Jacksonville could try to spread him out and even run for the first down potentially. It's a thought. If you have a very light box, would be surprised if they did that, but Titans at this point have 6 defensive backs in the game. There is no tomorrow for Jacksonville if they don't win this game. Fourth down and 2. Lawrence in the shotgun. Looking, firing, incomplete!
Yes! Hell yes!
Was intended for Evan Ingram. Edmonds had good coverage, and the Titans take over on downs at the 32, only needing to kneel to win this game.
Mike Keith, I'm really happy.
I get that.
Look at these fans.
Tannehill takes a knee. Duval, do nothing next weekend.
Makes me really happy. Say it again.
No.
Okay.
Turnabout is fair play.
Yeah, just...
They were 8-3 at one point.
They can sit and enjoy it on TV.
8-3. And hey, Houston, you're welcome. And Pittsburgh.
Yeah, don't ever say
anything
about playing hard in the National Football League. There's always something to play for.
Titans,
this is worth it.
Titans lost to these guys on November 19th with a lot less of a team, 34-14. And as Tannehill takes a final knee, that does it. This is pretty doggone good.
Did I say I was happy, Mike?
You did.
Okay, good.
Final score, Tennessee 28, Jacksonville 20. As for the 35th time in the series, and for the first time in an AFC South game this year, the Titans get it done again.
Titans football 2023.
With the finger roll! Get you some!
On Titans Radio, brought to you by Priceless Foods, cost plus simple savings. Shelter Insurance and the Game Time promotion. For promotion details, find an agent near you at shelterinsurance.com/gametime. Injured in a car wreck? Call Hughes & Coleman Injury Lawyers for a free case evaluation at 800-800-4600. For a chance to win 2 club-level tickets to the next Titans home game, go to titans.hughesandcoleman.com. This game is over. Complete coverage continues next with Titans Radio's Locker Room Report. This is Titans Radio.
104.5 The Zone. The NFL playoffs are almost here, and it all starts with Super Wildcard Weekend, presented by Verizon.
Give me everything you got!
12 teams, 6 games, 3 days, and one epic weekend that kicks off with a Saturday doubleheader, followed by a Sunday tripleheader, and ends with a Wildcard Monday.
Unbelievable.
The road to Super Bowl 58 starts January 13th. We talk about the Titans on 104.5 The Zone. They write about the Titans on A to Z SportsNashville.com. And then there's some guy named Buck Rising who kind of double dips. Are you kidding me? A to Z Sports Nashville and 104.5 The Zone. Video stream all your favorite shows live and on demand on 104.5 The Zone TV. Heck, you can even binge watch Buck Rising, if that's your thing. Live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter Live, and Twitch. From the snap count to a touchdown pass to the finger roll, Ryan Tannehill plays here.
What an effort, Ryan Tannehill! That dude is a competitor.
Your home for every Titans game. 104.5 The Zone.
Okay, so how weird does it feel to be called someone's fiance? The first time you hear it, you do a double take. Your heart kind of flutters, and before you know it, you go from, let's just enjoy this moment, to, we're planning a fall wedding. That's where Zola comes in. Zola has everything you need to plan your wedding in one place and have fun along the way. From free planning tools like a customizable checklist and website to a venue and vendor discovery tool that matches you with your dream team, everything on Zola is designed to make your wedding journey as easy as possible. And with invites that can be completely customized and a wedding registry packed with gifts you actually want, Zola takes you from save our date to thanks so much without breaking a sweat. From getting engaged to getting married, Zola has everything you need to plan your wedding in one place. Start planning at Zola.com. That's ZOLA.com.
Rising, your number one insider on the Titans. Weekdays starting at 10 a.m. on 104.5 The Zone.
The Titans just finished playing this one, and discussion on how the game unfolded for your Titans starts now with Titans Radio's Locker Room Report.
The Titans get their first AFC South Division